You see, that's
literally what I thought of.
Together, we.
There's no way.
It's so wonderful.
You know, you heard True like humming and herming it. You know how he's just larping America songs, bro. You know him, bro.
Isn't that from My High School Musical? What's that from?
What, dude? What we just sang?
No.
Which one?
Man, stop the. What are we doing?
We're live. We're live.
Yeah, it's not watching. Press play.
No, we gotta go. Yo, hold on, man. 5 minute duration. 5 minute duration, bro. Gotta get the people in. Gotta get the people in.
Man, iCarly was just a fever dream.
Truly an anomaly of its time. Bob, The Void. Who else is popular?
It's prime time.
Thor, Hulk, I guess. Who gives a fuck about them?
Well, Death Battle do because they were mentioned in the video.
Yeah, talking about like Superman, Flash, Anti-Monitor, the Batman Who Laughs. They'll probably mention those guys.
It just felt like True like smacked his.
Oh, listen, I'm just bringing my water bottle around.
It's prime time. I think we all know who won. Listen, I don't even know who winning.
Yes.
As
no
soon,
spoilers,
yeah, no
please.
spoilers. I'm just not gonna look at the chat.
No spoilers, please. I haven't seen it.
You you be so wonderful.
Is that from High School Musical?
Oh.
Sentry is a potential man. Bro jobs all the time. There ain't no shit to debunk. Sentry stood no chance against Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Wait. Let me be clear. Before anything, mind you, we've had people in here who have seen stuff from the Death Battle. Me and Godspeed mainly haven't seen it, but let me just get one thing straight. The matchup can be right. Okay, Yuji versus Denji exists. You could still be wrong and have the matchup right, okay? Goku versus Superman is the
Shigaraki Mahito with the skeleton Jogo's match.
The greatest video on YouTube? Yeah, I agree. And they did it 3 times? Man, how do these Death Battle keep doing it, to be honest? I don't even understand.
They did it 3 times and somehow managed to make it still seem like Superman should have lost the first 2 fights.
Wu Patron said, debunk doesn't inherently mean Sentry's supposed to win, but the two may have been scaled incorrectly to make it seem closer than it is, like Giorno versus Joker. I might just kiss you right now, bro.
You're a nerd, whoever said that.
Genius.
By the way. I want you to know, you're a nerd.
No, he's a genius.
He's a genius.
He's a genius.
Whoa, easy there. Yeah. Whatever. Can you talk about any femboys? Donate me $50 plus, and we can talk about anything femboy related, bro. Don't worry.
What? We?
I already said that Godspeed got him in that department.
Oh, that's what you were. And you heard him earlier too. He's like, what? So you're complaining that they got? Oh my lord! I know. Yeah, I'm not. W bait. We're just gonna get into it, bro. Oh my.
Wait, post that?
Yo,
that's why.
Wait, I'm gonna just wait a minute. I'm gonna just wait a minute and 30 seconds so I can say the. Oh, I just want to say the word, bro. I just want to say the word, bro.
Wait, hold on.
No, don't do it.
I want to see. I want to read the question. Okay, I can't read it.
What is the word though?
The F word, bro. I want to emphasis on calling him a dumbass.
Spell that out because I don't know.
Fucking, bro. I want to emphasize on him being a dumbass. You know what? We're not even a minute in. You're a fucking dumbass. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Anyway, let's go.
Early.
He's getting mad at me just putting the title debunk. Like he's getting mad at that. Like, womp womp. Let's go.
Oh my god.
And it doesn't matter because Prime shouldn't have won.
Also, if any donations are big,
bro,
wait. If any versus battles or donations come up, Godspeed, I'll pause the video and answer it. But for them, we're gonna save it for the end of the stream. Or for the end of this.
No, because listen, if you listen,
wait, no, just let it go. Let it go.
Okay,
oh, no Elsa. No Elsa.
Let the episode finish. We can talk about
Let it go. No Frozen. Shout out Pop Tato. Oh, bro, what is this build?
This is the ideal man.
This guy wants to be Superman
I
so
mean,
bad.
The ideal
40s,
man is
probably.
Oh, actually, yeah. Wait, no. I was gonna say the ideal man is just a Giga Chad.
Never existed in the first place. What if the reason we forgot Sentry is that he wanted to be forgotten to save us from himself?
What does he look a bit like Ron Reynolds? I mean, not Ron Reynolds, Ron Gosling.
Was just your average, ordinary
Don't give them ideas.
Ideal man is 6 foot.
I mean, he's already. Sentry's already been.
Robbie was imbued with the power of a
No.
million.
Can we cast the same guy as multiple things?
Strongest
Oh,
superheroes in existence. That's gotta be
One. He drank a lake filled with LSD. What?
To become a Sentry to all mankind.
Oh, Sentry. I get it.
Wait, I can't lie. Sentry with the mask, I kind of like it.
Like super strength, speed, durability, and
Oh,
bite.
Oh my god, he can beat Bucky in a fight.
Or even hear a butterfly sneeze from across the planet. You
What?
Okay.
No. Well, Sentry's cells absorb and process the sun's rays, and if he wants to, he can
Regen, molecular kinesis, reality warping. Okay. Mind manip, memory erasure, force fields.
Sentry can draw power from anywhere and everywhere.
What?
When he was forcibly shrunk down to subatomic size, he started pulling energy from the microverse instead.
Huh?
Despite being
Okay.
microscopic, his punches were strong enough to destroy planets.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Whoa!
Teleport, communicate
Really?
telepathically, and even read and mess with minds. He's also a genius with a super brain comparable to Tony Stark and Reed Richards.
What?
He's even built his
Okay,
own
wait.
Boy.
Go back to that statement. I want to read that. Yeah. His inventive skills. Oh my. Please stop applying this to combat IQ. What are we freaking doing? Is he gonna like go out and build a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure contraption?
No,
to
no,
beat him?
you were
Is he gonna
so,
banner him?
bro. You were
Listen,
you were so quick with that fucking soundboard. Oh my god, bro, that was unreal.
I want to be
Why
honest.
are we using
What's up,
this?
Jazz?
It's not gonna help him.
Jazz and Glow and True and Chad, what do we think about this? In
I
particular?
think this statement is not bad because it just
Okay,
means that
is
he
he
can
going to
invent.
build a
Listen,
kryptonite gun like mid-battle
Okay.
to fight this guy?
Godspeed. If
mean,
they can
theoretically-
do it, yes, that's the point. Like
Okay.
he could do it.
I
That
mean,
is-
listen, no, theoretically, right? He could think of it and then use reality manipulation to do it.
Okay.
I'm right.
Wait, why are you saying
Sure,
okay?
I
That is
guess,
true.
bro. He would have to know his weaknesses beforehand.
Okay, wait, stop. No. Let me get it here. You're trolling. Obviously, he'd have to know the weakness. He's not going to just randomly know. But the point is, if some technology would help him within a fight, he would be able to just make it. So saying
Okay, but they're in, like,
wait,
a
let me finish.
plane.
Let me land, Godspeed.
Oh, yeah.
Let me land.
Okay.
So
Sure.
if that is the case, if his like level of invention is to the level of Tony or
Sure.
Reed, it would then
Reed.
make sense that like if they have created technologies, right, he should be on some of that level, right? If
Sure.
it would be useful in the fight, he can just make it. So it is applicable in combat.
How is he gonna know to make it in their fight?
Wait, stop.
though?
Did you listen to me or were you just trying to talk?
I don't think. Wait,
Wait, no, wait.
What?
Hold on, Godspeed,
Yeah,
did you listen to me or
he
you
could
just
make
Godspeed,
something.
Wait, no,
You
Godspeed,
know
I really want you to answer. Did you
Hold on,
listen to me?
One-on-one battle, is he gonna?
No,
Did you wait?
Okay, wait. Hold on, wait. Let me
Not
get in.
controlling.
Let me get in here. Let me get in here for a second. Damn, bro. Hold on, wait. I think the point that Godspeed is trying to say is that this specifically isn't relevant to mention because Sentry isn't going to be applying it into a battle. However, I don't think Death Battle is using it in this sense. I think it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, by the way, his inventory, like, you know what I mean, like a little.
Sure.
They're
Tip
applying
and
it to his intelligence.
You know,
They're
if
applying it to
the
his
scaling
intelligence.
was the dish, this is like a side of ranch, bro. Like it's like a topping.
I don't
really,
want
you know,
it.
it's
I don't
not-
want it.
You don't? Okay, that's fine, but that doesn't mean that everyone else at the table wants it. Jazz and
Okay,
True
so I
want
was
it.
saying, okay, so that's what you're saying. That's not what Godspeed was saying. Godspeed was saying that. Wait, let me finish. Right, Godspeed was saying that Sentry wouldn't know that Prime is weak to kryptonite. But that's not what anyone said.
No, but his no.
Well, okay,
I don't
literally
think
saying like
he's
how
making.
is he gonna use this in
That-
combat?
that's what
What's
he's-
he gonna
yeah,
do?
Did you
he's-
listen to me, Godspeed? What was I talking about? Wait, stop. What did I say,
Oh.
Godspeed?
You're saying he could hypothetically do it.
Yes.
Wait, stop.
nothing wrong with that.
Okay,
I'm
stop.
saying
Wait.
right now,
What-
is he
what-
going
wait.
to do it? Like, how is he gonna?
Wait,
I never
sorry.
said that. I never
Wait,
said
stop.
that.
Okay, but True. No,
Jazz,
Jazz.
I'm
Jazz,
like, I
hold
already
on,
know
listen.
he could do it.
Wait, no,
sure.
Jazz,
Like,
hold on, wait. So Sentry can also teleport. That doesn't mean he's necessarily going to teleport every single instance of this fight. Having an ability does not mean
Well,
you're using
it's
it
relevant
all
to
the time, right? So what we are saying is, the relevance to the fight is he is intelligent and he has reality warping, which means he can make technology if needed.
What
Do you disagree
technology is
with
he
that?
gonna make? What technology feats does he have? Are they gonna go through that?
Wait,
Well-
sorry. That's not what you're saying, because what we are saying is, so the reason that's why you bring it compared to Tony and Reed, right? Tony and Reed are both able to create super advanced technology, right?
Okay.
Sure.
They're inventors.
Are they
They're
gonna go
inventors,
through the
yeah.
things? Are they gonna use this like a hack? Is he gonna like create an ultimate
Wait,
nullifier?
so are you saying that they should just never bring this up, or are you saying
That,
that it?
I think the
Yeah,
okay.
I'm saying they shouldn't bring it up. It's not gonna be relevant. Like, because they do that all the time, where they bring up like hacks abilities that aren't gonna be relevant in the fight. If,
Okay, but this
if
isn't
you want to say
hacks. This
his
isn't
win
hacks. This
condition
isn't
is like
hacks.
I'm gonna build an ultimate nullifier to
It
like
is.
shoot
It is
at this
hacks.
guy, then
No,
sure.
this isn't part of their hack section. This is intelligence.
Yeah, but the intelligence
Right
has to be relevant to the fight. Like,
Wait,
combat
wait, true.
intelligence.
Wait,
Yeah, no,
wait,
that's
wait,
what I'm saying.
Godspeed,
This is an
wait,
intelligence
yeah.
section.
If
They're
it-
not talking about his abilities. They're saying
if it-
he is
if-
as
yeah, wait,
smart
okay,
as
wait.
Tony is Reed because
They
he
just
could.
had a hack
is as-
session, like, what?
Wait, if I think it is going from
Oh.
hacks to, and they're noting his intelligence, and then they're gonna.
This is intelligence.
Are they
Right.
gonna
Okay.
talk about
So
his
I think,
combat intelligence?
but they're okay. That's not like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay. I'm not,
If you're-
You are intentionally being
no,
obtuse here.
I'm gonna say. I think Godspeed, you're being a little too strict on being a little too
no,
strict.
he's
on
being-
that.
he's being obtuse on
mentioning it to
purpose.
mention it. I understand that, sure. But True's acting like it's gonna be relevant into the fight. So I'm like, is it gonna?
Like,
Wait,
okay.
no, I'm giving context because obviously we debunk with it, which is why it's called debunk. So I'm giving the context as to why it would be applicable within the character, right? Within what we know the character
I don't think
can do.
True. Yeah, I don't think True is saying outright Sentry can fucking do that, and that's how he's gonna win, and that's what they're gonna say. I think he's saying it is something to know because it is.
trying to like debate bro me over it?
But because you're saying
wait, no, let me talk. No, I'm not waiting.
He was
No.
saying the point was about the whole point of this was them specifically regarding his intelligence. So you being like, oh, what's the point of bringing this up? Well, what, like, you know what I mean? Sentry has the power of 1 billion suns. What's the point of bringing that up, bro? But that's his most
Well, that's
notorious
like his
thing.
lore.
But this is a point. This is applicable to
This
his
is
lore,
part of his
though.
lore, too.
Yeah.
This is part of his
If
lore as
they're just
well.
bringing it up, then bring it up, sure. If they're just bringing it up, then bring it up, sure.
I don't know, bro. I don't.
I
feel like you two.
Conflate.
Guys, we're playing checkers, not chess. We're playing checkers, not chess, guys. Just let it cook.
Godspeed's playing tic-tac-toe outside. He's not even
I just don't want to conflate
Continue the video.
IQ and bad like you. which
No,
they've done
okay,
on this
listen.
location.
I'm smelling both farts right now. I'm smelling both farts.
Yeah.
I got it. Let's keep it going. I think you both just misinterpreted each other.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
Wait, I didn't even get to say my piece on there.
It's okay.
Your piece.
Oh my god, Iron Man.
Don't say, oh my god, Iron Man. Come on.
Bro, look, did you see look at him? Like, did you not see his back? Look at him.
Listen, that's like a chiropractor.
Yeah, he could do this to Superboy-Prime, bro. All right, Black Bolt.
What?
Wait, don't say, all right, wait, stop. Wait, my bad. Pause the stream 1 second. Wait, before, Godspeed, do you know anything about Marvel?
I know a little bit.
Okay, no problem. Keep the stream going. My
No,
bad.
Wait, what happened? What happened? Yeah,
I was
what happened?
freaking joking
no,
about them
no, hold
talking
on.
about Black Bolt, bro.
Listen, this is part of this is where the LARPing starts. That wasn't even Black Bolt, you know.
Oh,
Well, okay,
was
wait.
it not? Wait, was it not? Was it not?
It was a scroll.
It was a scroll. It was a
Oh!
The reason, my bad. The reason I said pause is because like saying, "Oh my god, Black Bolt," it's like Black Bolt is not a weak character, right? Like if they said, he beat, I don't know, Captain, America, then you could
I
say,
mean,
"Oh
you
my
just
god."
trashed Iron Man, bro, but leave that guy
Wait,
alone.
do you think Iron Man and Black Bolt are in the same universe?
Well, they are. They're Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Marvel. Are they not?
God is ass chat high five.
Oh, he left. He left.
Is Black Bolt like in DC and we didn't know?
We are not even into the fight. This is already my favorite death battle we've watched together. Oh my god, this is awesome. This is peak.
Tell him to come back. He's gone.
I don't
No,
think he's
I don't
coming
want him
back,
to
bro.
come back.
Oh,
God.
shit.
I don't want him to come
Oh,
back.
Oh, well,
he
too
is,
late.
he is.
He's back.
Oh, great. Here he is.
Ah, my bad. You know,
Someone-
sometimes
He's back.
Someone said if I yelled like that in my country, I get prescribed. I get prescribed pills, bro.
listen, you know, when they say when they say like whatever, just play this. I can't do a quote right now. My head hurts. Go, just keep going.
My problem is I know they're not gonna scale Black Bolt stuff. They're not gonna scale how strong this is.
Listen,
They're just gonna
listen.
say,
I'll-
he beat up a clip guy.
True. Let me just tell you one thing before you stress yourself out. He's a LARPer at heart. Just remember that.
I can tell.
No, LARPer.
I can tell. I can tell.
I'm not gonna lie though. A confession, chat. This right here. Hold on. I thought this was Black Bolt too. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Anyway, we can go
I
ahead.
was looking at the screen. I didn't even know they showed Black Bolt. I just assumed they did.
He's also battled
Oh,
Thor, who
God.
an infinite number
He's stronger than your goat.
into one by clashing with another Thor. The Sentry is incredibly fast too. He can bend
Okay.
and speed blitz Ares, who can move within plank time, the smallest
Okay.
time possible in our universe. He's stated
Okay.
to be as fast as the heralds of Galactus, like the Silver Surfer, who once outraced
Nice.
the multiverse blowing up. This
Wha-
surfer flew so
He did
fast,
what?
He went back in time. So you'd think Sentry would be
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, miserable.
You know, I just want to be honest
Okay.
about that surfer feat. He was going to die.
Oh,
wait, pause.
But he did make it
You
out.
got that Sonic.
Wait, okay, wait.
Yeah, but so the
Jazz-
reason he made it out, is because of a portal that his future self put there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so he got
So-
bailed out, so he doesn't. Like,
He basically bailed himself out. Like his future self pointed to that portal. He's like, go in there. I put it there, and then he gets saved by what's his name, Glorian.
But it is
And,
like cause and effect because his future
Yeah,
self
it's
had already
weird.
gone through the portal. Then he was the
Yeah.
one that made the portal. You know.
wait,
it's
so the
weird.
future self created the portal for himself in the past? What?
It's like this. It's like this. He was initially able to outrun it, but it was catching up to him. Like he was going to he was gonna run out of like moments to go into, right? So he was gonna die.
Basically, you have to imagine.
But-
So the art, he gets outside, and then at the end of the run, when he goes back inside reality, he makes that portal that his past self uses to get outside of reality.
Yeah.
So what? Okay, so he escapes and then makes a portal for his past self to escape through.
Yep.
Sure, yeah, sure, buddy. I guess.
He got fast.
Void would crash an airplane. If Sentry healed a person's broken back, Void would give someone else cancer. What an
Why?
asshole.
What?
That is true. Look and fact check that. Look and fact check that.
Good act, the
Oh
Look
my
and fact
God.
check that.
Hold
bro.
on, he can get some boyfriend cancer.
He's worse than Sakuna.
The Sentry and the Void were one
He is worse than Sukuna, bro. Sukuna
Yeah,
was
they should
genuinely
put him up
afraid of
against
Sentry.
Yuji for that reason.
Turns out Sentry's whole
This is the two sides of Kami and Piccolo, or the King Piccolo.
This is probably some shit King Piccolo would do, bro.
Bob Reynolds was a schizophrenic meth addict who drank the
Oh,
serum just to
base.
get high. And the Void was, in reality, a malevolent godlike entity bonded to Bob that was the literal angel of death. Yes,
Now this,
Oh.
the Bible with Moses
This
and the Pharaoh
is-
and the dead firstborn.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, explain this to me.
listen, right? Pause it. So this was implied once. But them saying this is the true backstory of the Void is LARP. Like that is just.
Okay, so that's not the case. That's just like
It's
implied
like
one time.
it was like a one-time implication that he was not from Bob, created by Bob. But the most consistent take is that Bob creates the Sentry. Creates the Sentry and the Void.
Okay. Oh, because he's schizophrenic.
Yes,
Nope.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
because the Sentry,
All his mind?
the Sentry also isn't Bob. The Sentry is an alter ego, just as the Void is.
Also, like, I'm
Oh.
assuming Bob becoming Sentry is him trying to be heroic.
Yes.
Like he's trying to be
Becoming the Void is
superhero.
him trying to be a crash out.
I guess the Void is just what his true desire, like what he wants to do.
In
Bob
his
is what
second
he
run,
thinks.
they say that the Void is what his true personality became, and the Sentry was like a counterbalance created in return.
This guy's evil.
Oh, so like he
Just
got
like
the
the Roy
powers,
Prime,
he
huh?
started acting like the Void, crashing out, killing people, and then maybe that's what created Sentry.
In a way, you could phrase it
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
As the dark side of
This dude is definitely coming back soon.
villainous alter ego with all of his
I can just feel
too
it.
much power for any one man to handle.
Well, I think 2027
Oh,
you
God.
will get a Sentry run again, 100%.
Well, why did the Void just look like the Joker?
Did something crazy.
Well, he kind of
From Reed's
is
Hold on,
he
hold
used
on.
his own
like
psychic
Joker.
powers to erase himself from everyone's past, present, and future, including
Okay.
his own, warping the perception of reality of every single person on the planet. They would no
Okay.
longer remember him or even recognize anything remotely related to him. A picture of the Sentry would still technically exist, but in your mind's eye, including Bob's, it isn't there. Great. Everyone
Okay.
knows repressing your
That's
problems
so
always
tricky.
makes them better. But Bob's memories eventually clawed their way back. In part,
Oh,
thanks to
yo,
Norman
he really does look like
What?
a Batman.
the
Listen,
Go Green Goblin.
Pause that as well.
Now control the
Pause that. I don't know who wrote this script. They are wrong. That is not what happened. But
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Bro,
who
they
did
get so
research.
much shit wrong, bro. They got
I
so
don't know.
much
Is it-
wrong.
Is
Sentry.
it
Wait,
even
so-
like tangentially correct?
No.
What's the
No.
what's the lore?
What's the real backstory?
So they just said Norman is the reason that Sentry's memories came back. So Sentry's memories came back because so the machine thing that erased the memories, they kind of retconned that. They said that one of his older villains basically mind hacked Sentry into mind hacking everybody else on Earth. So it was him doing it himself.
Wait.
What?
Yeah. And then
Oh my god.
the Sentry subconsciously implanted the memories of himself into another person, which then eventually led to him remembering himself. But the part about Norman getting involved is like 3-4 years after he had already come back. Like, I don't know why they wrote it that way.
Oh, they're making it
You
seem
think they
like
even
this
read
was
that?
right. Oh, so they're pretty much missing, like, they kind of glossed over like a key event like that pretty much transitioned into this.
They kind of like, I don't know if they just wanted to make the video shorter. They kind of just fused the
But
fucking
they're
timeline
but the
into
way
as short.
the way they're framing it, they're making it seem like Norman immediately did this.
Yeah, no.
It was a
Yeah.
it was
But even then, if you want to make the video shorter, you could just be like, well, time eventually passed, and then
Yeah,
You know?
it's a weird one.
so they probably just are wrong.
Boy. So Norman had the Thunderbolts murder Bob
I'm not sure if
Lindy
these
in order
like
to release-
summarizations
Oh
are
my
meant to be like
lord.
completely
That's
accurate
also
and
wrong. Like, I don't know
literal.
why. So he just said they had him kill his wife. So
Bro,
the
we're
voice comes
5
out.
minutes into the fucking show. I'm crying,
Listen,
bro. This is
they
so
say-
We haven't gone into scaling yet, by the way.
funny.
Listen,
I mean, they scaled him a little bit.
It just annoys me.
No,
How do you get
no,
it?
no.
So he says they killed his wife, so the void doesn't come out. They killed his wife to kind of make sure. Like Norman did not want the void to come out. He was scared of the void. He just couldn't stop it.
Also,
like,
Glow,
yeah.
I have a question. Did the Void not appear when Ultron killed his wife? Was that not the Void?
No, you could say he
What
was
was
starting to. You could say he was starting to tap into it. It was still just Sentry.
Oh, okay. Because his eyes turned black. I assume it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, but especially in that run, they usually when Void is in control, the text bubbles are black. But
Oh,
they
it
were
was still white?
Yeah.
Okay. I see. The reason I wasn't sure is because I thought that might have just been an error. Like sometimes they fuck up the colors.
No, because I mean,
But I'm
the
not
whole
sure.
time it was Sentry. Yeah.
He kind of did chill out after Carol knocked him out, though. So I guess that might have been, yeah, probably wasn't the Void. But even that would already suggest that, it was around before the Norman shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Which
them
makes
saying
sense.
Norman wanted to release the Void. Norman started fucking crashing out when it happened. So that is just wrong.
Wait, why did he use him on the table, like against the Cabal then? If we were crashing out before.
That was like when they made like a deal because Norman was like, okay, maybe I can control him, but he definitely did. Like he would have preferred Sentry over the Void. They make that pretty clear.
Yeah, because Sentry's way easily. He can
he
easily
can
control him more.
You can keep going. You know, Let me stop my lore crash outs.
The kind of guy who can throw hands with Molecule Man, who
Oh.
is one of the strongest beings in
Okay.
all of Marvel. At his peak, he's got almost complete control over the multiverse. So yeah, good luck with that one, Norm.
Molecule Man was
Only on the one rider.
Unstable god whose power fluctuates based on their self-confidence. In a way,
Oh my god, wait, they actually make it seem like Norman's like a pivotal point in fucking Sentry's backstory.
He isn't really actually. He's just
the Sentry can create and destroy.
Okay, wait. So they said he's the Mothman's inconsistent based on how confident he was. Well, does that mean Sentry
Yes, that is-
failed in this
that is-
league, or
no. The comic,
okay.
Why would they say like
the comic just says he doesn't.
As long as one
Malcolm and that was like straight up losing his mind. Like he was imagining people.
This guy was just a schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Infinite tendrils? Bruh.
He what?
With his infinitendrils, the Void takes control of a victim's mind and tortures them
Okay.
with memories of past traumas and nightmares.
Okay.
Let's see just Dark Void from Pokemon.
The Fantastic Four, the Inhumans, and the X-Men teaming up all at once could barely handle him. Void is one
Okay.
of the biggest bads in Marvel. Great fucking job, Norm. And
Bro,
something
stop.
about Norm.
Stop.
The only way forward.
Low-key, this is also like them slandering Norman because
Everyone
Okay, wait,
Like-
let me ask. Do we think that he's equal to Hulk and Thor?
He should be above.
statement-wise, they usually put him in the
It
caliber.
depends what time period you're speaking of. Like
Okay.
current,
Well, what
like,
about right now or as peak?
right now? If you, because Thor is right now powerless, but if he got his power back to before he died, I would say they have surpassed him at this point. Just because Sentry's been dead for like 6 years. at
5
this
years.
point.
himself
5
was
years.
to
Yes.
do something he never imagined.
But it's like every time he is around, they do treat him as like a rival.
Wait,
So
hold
it's just
on,
a matter of
hold on.
time.
The way for Bob to save everyone, including himself, was to do something he never imagined. Let the Void in.
By refusing to repress his darker half anymore.
Yo, this suit is fire. Hold on.
Well, that's hard. What the fuck?
Than the sum of their parts.
Oh,
How do we
shit.
tell him? How do we tell him, Glow? How do we
This
tell
is
him, Glow?
hard as fuck. Wait, this is holy aura.
This is the Void we're talking about.
Let him cook.
Bob just has a new puppet master who's only letting him think he's in control.
As long as the Void exists, it's just another revolution in that same.
Hold on. Someone said.
Wait, is him fusing with the Void meant to be his peak power?
Yes.
Yes. Sentry is a Doctor Strange level jobber. Sentry literally
Yeah, I was
beats
about to
Strange.
say. Yeah.
This guy said a Doctor Fate level
Someone
job.
said
Strange
that-
would never be
that-
as weak as a
That is
Sentry.
so, listen, that is so funny because Sentry and Strange have fought in every single Sentry run, and Strange has lost every single time. Like I don't know
Yeah,
how
Strange
you
doesn't
can
like
say
to,
that.
attack people, That's why.
Yeah, why didn't
Strange-
Strange just eye of Agamotto, bro? Just like stun him.
Right. Okay. So even someone like even during like when they were fighting the Void, Sentry seemed to be like the determining
okay, wait.
factor in that fight as well.
Okay, wait. You just said he literally lost to Strange and Clea Fusion. First off, that was the strongest version of Strange ever because they say that form was equivalent to him doing like endless deals with outer beings and like using endless artifacts to amplify his power.
Well,
Which, by the way,
I'm
when he
not
does that, he can fight people like Dormammu and Shuma Gorak with no fucking issue, right? So that is
What's
He
the
can
one
fight
totally
Infinity
different
Gauntlet
thing.
users.
And secondly, that was his corpse. That was Sentry's corpse possessed by a bunch of ghosts.
Listen, again, a win is a win. I beat up your body, bro. That's all I need.
No, forget. Strange still had to fuse. He had to fuse to do that as well. Like he
Yeah.
couldn't do it by himself.
All right, let's
Whether
go
even
back.
death itself
We're at 7
could
minutes,
break
guys.
that
This is
weak
not good.
He'll be
7
back.
minutes.
Sentry is gone, but not forgotten. He'll never be forgotten again.
God, Sentry.
Oh,
got
Well, apparently he hasn't done anything in 6 years.
Sentry has so much sauce.
Yeah, Wiz, but then the
He had to
no,
run
it's not-
decently
it's not
again.
the Superman.
Irradiated six-dimensional gorilla mother
Probably
can do
not,
it.
but still, he's still
What
cool.
about in the real world? Not Earth 1 or Earth 2, but our own.
I don't think Superman got aura. I don't know how people think Superman just is lame, like has weak aura.
Listen,
I don't either.
he just gets in mugging competitions with Batman, bro. It's a struggle for him.
But I think Superman
until the
Superman's a
day
better
Clark took
representation
a
of,
leap of faith and
Oh,
believed.
yeah, well,
of masculinity and aura than Batman.
Surprise, surprise.
Batman
Batman
stars, bro.
Batman is weak, is strong aura but has weak aura shield. You know.
Anyway,
What?
Superman,
Superman
the one
is
from
just
all those
strong.
comics he loved, showed up just in time to give him the skinny on being Superboy. Wait, he could have chosen me. I believe.
What do you think is split between Spider-Man and Batman, Todd?
Clark had all your classic Kryptonian powers: flight, heat vision, microscopic and telescopic sight, Arctic breath.
No answer?
It was the dream
Okay.
that every little boy had finally come true.
Ow. Just in time for his universe, our universe, to be annihilated. Literally one.
Oh, so we're all dead.
DC
Nice.
Comics Armageddon. The Crisis on Infinite Earths. Wiz
Oh,
working on
I
the
remember that
great
comic.
since
I have that comic.
1986, apparently.
With everyone he knew and loved gone, Clark took shelter in a pocket dimension with other cosmic refugees. Now, an anachronism in DC's new, rebooted, post-crisis continuity, Clark was forced to watch as the comics landscape changed before his eyes. As stories became darker and morally complex, as heroes failed to be the paragons of good he saw them as in his childhood.
As
Oh,
someone
wow.
else got to be Superboy.
Some people can't
Fuck
stand
Young Justice.
Can't stand to see a world that doesn't look the way it did when they were a child. The day needed to be saved by
This guy probably
To
was.
rephrase, Jet the
Young
Sentry
Justice.
is a jobber in the modern landscape, mainly due to being a null victim. His strongest feat in the Dark Strange run came from the same writer who turned him into a victim. Okay, but like Strange fought that same null.
Wait, hold on,
It
pause
got
it a
done
second.
worse. Like that's so
Wait,
stupid.
what were you saying?
Well, Jazz was responding
Yeah,
to
Jazz,
this.
Yeah,
Jazz.
the guy was saying, "Oh, Sentry's a jobber because he lost to Null," right? And I'm like, "But Null is still strong. Like he's not a weak character even now." Secondly, Strange did worse. Strange lost to the dragons. Like he just got jumped out of dragons and they fucking negged him.
Yeah,
Like-
like
you
somebody
have-
that's stronger than everybody else is not an anti-feat. I don't understand how that would.
It is as well. I mean, you can say it's different riders, so you're not going to take it. But we saw in Noel's new run, an extremely weak Noel was still able to kill Thanos, who could fight God of Light Noel, right? When Noel can possess darkness, he was able to just rip Thanos inside and out, which is exactly what he did to Sentry. So it seems to just be some sort of Dura negging ability that Noel has, no matter how strong he is.
He was also kind of like manipulating the Void, I think.
Yeah,
When he
that's
grabbed
what he
Sentry.
said. Like he power Noel Sentry when he killed him.
Okay.
Maybe use a
man.
Black Cat comic, like it implies also they were fighting rather than like a one-sided beatdown.
The shockwaves rippled through the universe and retconned DC Comics. Superboy was back, and he was gonna fix comic books forever. Hell yeah!
No matter
What is
how
wrong with this guy, bro?
heroes got in his way.
Oh my god.
Super Chud Prime isn't just your ordinary
Oh, they call him a Chud. They call him a Chud.
As in, from before the Crisis on Infinite Earths, a time when
Is that an accurate?
Pause this.
Time was a
Wait,
tweaker.
pause this. I need to talk about this. So they go on. So they're about to go on and be like, "Oh, the pre-crisis guys are super strong, way stronger than everybody in modern times," and it's super rap because later on that they post a scat panel of Superboy-Prime fighting Golden Age Superman. Do you know what they do? They edit out post-crisis Superman who was in that fight.
Yeah, I remember he fought the two Supermans. I read this comic.
So Superboy-Prime fights the pre-crisis and post-crisis Superman at the same time. This is Infinite Crisis.
He
So this is
edits one of them out, and
2001.
they say he only scales to 1.
So
No.
they're trying to, so that what they're saying here is they're implying that like pre-crisis is way stronger than post-crisis, but post-crisis Superman caught up to that level, right, by like 2001ish when Infinite Crisis came out, right? So like
Doesn't he
the
fight
way that they
like
make
the other
things
Superman?
is super weird, huh?
Doesn't he fight the other Superman? Don't they like have a
he
fight?
don't- yes, they fight in Infinite Crisis, and they just go relative to each other, and then they both fight Superboy-Prime together. And the Golden Age Superman dies in post-crisis, the one that ends up.
They're probably just trying to use it to grant him all the weird hacks that Superman doesn't use anymore.
You can do that, but you don't. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. That's my little.
So they
gripe.
edit out the stronger fucking Superman just to glaze the
It's
old
weird.
DC comics.
It's weird.
Listen, this is their primordial agenda. This is what they did for Goku.
Planets behind him like it was nothing.
Or clash with another Kryptonian so hard, they generated enough power to restore an infinite number of timelines.
Get ready to hear that word a lot. My favorite is the time Superman flew so fast he broke the light barrier, the time barrier, and even the bonds of infinity.
They had all of these feats for Goku versus Superman and didn't use them.
This bullshit would feed nerd arguments for the next half century. Not that I'm complaining. That's how I get paid.
Prime would know he is a self-described power scaler's dream.
Yeah, we have to claim him, unfortunately.
We can only hope not. As a Kryptonian with an ultra-dense molecular structure, he should also share many of the same resistances, like being transmuted to stone, having his atomic bonds weakened, or getting his energy drained. Kryptonians like Superman can withstand
Omega beams, yeah.
attacks too. They can actively resist mental attacks by outthinking them, and their souls
Whatever that means.
being destroyed.
All thanks to Earth's good old yellow sun fueling his cells. And unlike that post-crisis super fraud who gets weaker without sunlight, Prime's got it covered.
Wait,
Wow, that was.
Wait,
that
pause,
was
pause.
what the
So
fuck?
they're
Wait,
about to, I
what
don't
the-
understand why they do this.
What was that?
So
I think
he
they're
also
joking.
loses. So he also will lose his powers if he's away from sunlight too much. But do you know what? So they're about to say he has a suit that stores it. I don't even understand what this line of scaling is. Like what they're saying. It's so weird. They both lose their powers if they're away from the sun.
Did he
I
not
think
get weakened?
Fair.
True, didn't he not get weakened from flying through Red Sun?
Yeah,
Well,
all
yeah,
the suit does is
Isn't that how
store-
they beat him? The first
Pause it.
That's what he
Yeah.
thinks he is.
all the suit does is give him yellow sunlight faster. That's all. It stores it more efficiently. That's all. it
Yeah.
does.
I'm not saying it makes him stronger, but I'm just saying that like without it, he would also lose powers away from the sun, like regular Superman. Obviously, it takes a while, but
Solar energy, literally wearing the pelt of the monster who destroyed his universe, just to be better and stronger than Superman.
Because that's
Bro got the
what makes
anti-monitor
him
drip.
Superman with better
it is one of the
feats
sickest
and
costumes of all time. I
Superman,
can't.
but
That is hard.
real.
Superman, if he was a fucking idiot.
Oh my god.
I don't think
Listen.
I don't think I've ever heard fucking Wiz curse in any of these videos.
Yeah, I will say they're not even necessarily wrong. I like Prime. Prime is kind of dumb.
Let's play that back.
He is dumb, yeah.
Superman, but real.
Superman, if he was a fucking idiot.
That was
I'll
so,
kill you,
that was,
Dad.
that was so genuine.
He was angry too. Like he was
Confusing
serious.
dumbass.
Violent, immature moron.
Exactly what you'd expect.
Oh, it's like power
Oh,
killer.
whoa!
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's a piece. He used to be a piece of shit.
Whoa!
when it-
Crypto? Crypto?
During Infinite Crisis, he was an asshole.
Oh!
Yeah, Infinite Crisis.
What the
Listen,
fuck?
This guy is Neo levels
You know,
of evil.
bro, listen, Ty, and you too, Godspeed. You're gonna see something way worse in a bit.
I'm so sick. Like
I
I'm.
don't remember him doing this. I don't
No,
Oh
okay.
my god!
Just watch. Just keep watching. Just keep watching.
Crypto did tank that shit though.
Yeah, Crypto's him.
Good, good. Fuck Superboy
Part
Prime.
of him that knows that editorial will just bring them all back eventually.
Just keep watching.
Oh, brother.
Doom Patrol, Justice Society, Teen Titans, and 3 Flashes at once.
I remember this.
He murdered an alternate universe Justice League. And
Which
even
Flashes?
killed his rival, Connor Kent.
I think it was like Bart.
Jay,
Other
I think
Kryptonians grew
Wally-
power to become comparable to their
Alright.
pre-crisis
Wait, no, I don't
One more.
Prime
It was like Bart Allen, no? And then they
I
like
think might have been
amped him.
Bart as well. Yeah, those three might have
They were
been.
like amping him in the
Barry was still dead.
In there.
Unleashing the Big
So,
Bang in his face.
He died here, by the
Oh,
way. I don't know why they say he survived this. He lost his
Time
fucking
a
powers.
Guardian
Yeah.
of the Universe
But-
blew
Yeah, he had to be
himself up in an
saved.
attempt to stop Prime.
Oh, they're just lying, bro. These niggas.
Yeah, I remember that he mauled the Guardian.
Prime stronger.
Or the time he fought a potential future version of himself who became a god of time. And instead of teaming
Oh my God, it's
up,
Omni-Man.
Prime stupidly attacked him and accidentally retconned
I'm
themselves
trapped.
both out of existence.
Which sent him
Huh?
That scan is insane. This is nuts.
He
Yeah.
accidentally retconned himself?
Turned him into a fucking sketch.
Both out of existence.
which sent him home, back to his original universe, our universe. Except now everyone he knew, his parents, his girlfriend Lori, had been reading his comics.
Bro,
Oh.
they know he's a chud.
Yeah, you're a weirdo, bro.
Once again,
What?
Red pilled.
What?
They knew what he had become, and they were terrified.
once
Oh my god, I thought I heard that. I thought I heard a whole other thing, bro.
What did you
Superboy-Prime the Builder.
I heard like at the end or whatever, it said terrify. Like if, I thought it said file, so like I thought, like I was like, what? What do you? Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
We know about the dog.
Misinput.
Poured over comic after comic, learning everything about DC.
Is he on the DC universe, bro?
After comic,
Yeah, he's on the wiki pages.
Look what he wrote out. Look at the thread.
Did Superboy-Prime be redeemed?
He was hoping for that shit for so long,
Oh
bro.
my god! Dude, this is like the, oh my god, it's literally Chud versus Incel. I'm crying.
And a little bit of Marvel.
Demented alcoholic versus Incel.
Not only would he never get to be Superman, he wasn't even a super villain that people liked.
Wow.
Turns out power levels
I mean, hey, I like him. He's cool. Fighting.
No, you don't.
You don't like
I like his fight.
Some infinitely recursive meta hell.
You like this fight?
had become a whiny, petulant reactionary.
I
You like him?
him.
You like him trying to kill his own writers?
Hey, hey.
You
Wait,
like this?
We need to
did
get
you
Sonic
see?
to do that, bro.
Did you see what
I'll
they
be honest.
said?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Death
No,
Battle
this is
hates
not-
Kyle Rayner. They are so
No, this is not
biased.
real. This is edited.
No, this
At the same
is.
time, I just know
This is
they ain't
edited.
Dragon Ball. I
This is
can
edited.
prove it. I know. But this is funny.
His violent temper tantrum, he murdered
People do say this stuff.
Yeah, see, look at this shit, bro.
original Superman.
I do love that Death Battle.
I don't know
is
why
so
they called him the original. I don't think he is.
Wait,
the original.
why are they cutting out post-crisis?
No, I
He
do.
wasn't there,
I think
too.
I think it's funny though that Death Battle is like fucking like the team is self-aware. Like they are aware of what people say. It's kind of funny.
Action Comics #1, the first superhero.
Instead of restoring DC's glorious past, Prime beat it to death. He needed to change.
And
Yeah, post-crisis was there too, I guess.
Hey,
Why-
hey,
why
yo,
is
look
he
what he's
doing that?
doing.
No, no,
6'7",
look at his hands.
6'7".
Why is he doing that shit?
Oh, that's what I thought. I thought of. Yeah, never mind. You thought of something inappropriate. I thought of. We thought of two different things, bro.
Yeah,
No, I think
please,
he said
both of you.
Oh, you did. Oh,
Love her, God.
I'm like, why is he doing 6'7", bro?
Why is he
He
emoting?
was the only Superboy who could.
Remember that time Prime punched reality so hard he retconned DC Comics? Turns out that was no coincidence. Due to his repeated
What?
excursions across the multiverse, Prime became a space-time anomaly, and he slowly
That's not
learned how
gonna do
to
this.
manipulate reality itself with his fists.
I guess you could call it his retcon punch.
At first, its effects were random.
Yeah, that's what we all
Bringing
call
Batman
it.
back to life or restoring Beast Boy's memories. But he started to use it to rewrite continuity to fix the evil universes of the Batman Who Laughs.
Giving them
Okay.
and all the characters.
Oh my
inside
God, he's
those
such a nice guy now.
In a weird way, that's what Superman.
He really is a red pillar, bro. He's trying to hide his racist past.
Saves the day.
Prime can punch hard enough to enter the time stream, seemingly exit the comic medium entirely, and even defeat the nigh omnipotent Dark
This is a lie.
Knight.
Pause this right here.
Oh God, nigh omnipotent.
Darkest
beat
Knight
him.
is one of the stronger DC characters, right?
Right.
Like, most people have, right. He fought and
he-
lost
I
that
think
fight,
he's
by the
supposed
way. Right, he fought, lost that fight, and had to be saved. I don't know why they say he defeated him. Like,
Also,
that is just a lie.
also, Darkest Knight literally says he does not want to kill him. I don't want to waste my energy on you. Let's just talk. Like, he does not want to fight him.
Oh wow.
The
Now,
thing is,
now,
though-
regardless, you can say, like, I think he's somewhere in these realms. I don't think he's like, because the people weaker than him were able to one-shot people that. Okay, two things. So let me actually just put it out here.
Okay.
Superboy-Prime has two pretty distinct power levels. You have pre kind of modern day and what he has now. So pre-modern day, he was like regular Superman level, right? Like he could be above him, you know, that he was in those ranges, was like same as Superman.
That's why
how
he was
he
team
was
busting as well,
the
right?
entire time, right? Then when he came back recently, so with Death Metal, for some reason he's just way stronger. So Perpetua, who the Darkest Knight is fighting here, right? By herself, one shot the entire league. They just can't do anything to her base to base. Like there's no shot any of them beat her ever, right? Darkest Knight gets power relative to her, beats her, and then absorbs her power, and then Superboy's Prime is able to fight that same power person.
Oh, wow.
I don't think he fully scales, but being anywhere near that level puts him just so much above what he was previously. So you can't like use these two things as the same scale. He just has two completely different power levels from the past to modern. And
It
they
also
just
seems
don't-
like because he's recently shown up after this feat, and it doesn't seem like it's the same writer. It doesn't seem like they're treating him at that level anymore.
Yeah. It's like the more to say it's not consistent.
Well, he might
No,
just
he-
murder
he
his
He is
rider.
holding
so-
back. Like they make it very explicit. Like right now, he's holding back, but still, right? It is.
Well, okay, but like,
Well,
for
like
example,
that,
there's that one page where he says no more holding back, right? So I mean, it is
Against
like
the Legion.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. So
True,
he
true,
might be
true.
closer to Superman now, but with these feats, yeah, he's like
no, but
not
like
even
even
close.
saying like even like something like people still scaling him to the Darkest Night, right? I have a question for you. Do you not think KO Darkseid is stronger or weaker?
I don't think KO Darkseid is anywhere close to that at all.
Okay, and is Prime stronger than KO Darkseid?
So Prime, if you're scaling Prime
Are they-
to the Darkest Night stuff, yeah, he'd be stronger. If you're scaling him to his
But like no,
more
based off of
stuff-
KO, just KO.
Based off KO, no. They
Wait,
definitely
based on
like-
KO, what do you mean?
like because obviously Prime shows up in the event, right?
Yeah, he's part of the event.
Oh, but he's like kind of doing his own thing. So based off the events, he doesn't really get involved. But yeah, I don't think KO Darkseid. Maybe this is like a me thing. I just don't think he's particularly strong. I think he's like, I don't know. I like. Listen, he was struggling to take over like Hyper Time, big dog. I don't think he's that strong, but whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
So he did not beat the Darkest Night.
Not close. He literally fucking.
What about
died
the other
after
three
day.
feats? The Black Lantern, Ion, and...
Black Lanterns or whatever. Ion is he's way above Ion, and Mr. Mixley.
Someone wrote, "I'm hard."
I think
Yeah, the guys in
Anthony
chat are
was
not
weakened when
agreeing
he
with you,
fights
true.
Grant.
Someone wrote, "I'm hard pressed to believe Prime couldn't beat the Darkest Night at that point." So you have the the Darkest Night.
I
in the
don't
fight-
understand.
Wait, so Darkest Night
That's
in the
even
fight
going all out on him.
says. So Darkest Night in the fight says, just as I can't destroy you, you cannot destroy me. So that statement sort of implies irrelativity, right? The problem is, right, Prime, because Darkest Night wanted to recruit him, give him a deal. Prime then refuses and hits him with a full power punch. And while that punch does destroy the Darkest Knight's multiverse, it kills Prime, but the Darkest Knight survives and just gets more powerful.
Yeah, like you have to understand. Even so, he really doesn't lose that much power because Wonder Woman with the connectivity energy is still weaker than him when she shows up, right? So with the anti-crisis energy, she's still weaker than him when she shows up. So yeah, he lost some power, but it's just not that much. Like I don't know how you can't say like he literally dies to him. Wait, you say he scales in durability. There's an explosion, one of them dies, one of them is fine. How is that scaling?
Hey man, Superboy-Prime got to choke his riders out again.
On panel, the attack happens, one of them dies, one of them goes on to fight and continues doing his stuff. How do you think those two scale to each other in durability? Do you understand those words coming out of my mouth?
I don't know if they do. Sure.
It's because it was Prime's own punch. He punched so hard he died himself, but
the person he was punching was fine, by the way.
Yeah.
Listen,
They say he scales to him in durability.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, he's trying to say they both tanked, or one guy tanked the explosion, the other guy didn't. So he's saying they don't scale in durability.
Anyway, you can keep going. Yes.
The goddess who created all of DC Comics, the whole shebang. And Prime hit the Darkest Night so hard, he erased his entire evil multiverse.
A feat that no one actually saw happen. Prime's first true act of heroism was one that he did selflessly. And it was
Why
the
is
first
Crypto
step towards
caping for him? He literally punched him.
hero.
knock it. That moment, pause it. There's a really great moment where all the heroes are like not trusting Prime, right? So he's kind of sulking on his own. And then Crypto walks up to him, and Prime initially is like, "Get away from me, you stupid mud!" Right?
Okay.
But then Crypto stays there, right, just in front of him, and then Prime like starts petting him, and he's like, "Yeah, I used to read about you." That shit.
Do you know what's crazy about that? Crypto also tanks that attack, by the way, but you know we don't. Talk about
He
that.
ran away. Chill out.
Good.
Nah, he was there.
No, he ran away.
Keep going. Man,
I mean, this guy's more durability than like half the Green Lantern Corps.
Okay, wait.
Again,
Pause it.
figuring out.
Pause it.
Yeah.
Someone just wrote, okay, because it took out the Dark Knight as well, and he came back. If if me and you are both blown up by a bomb and we are both
don't know if it's
incinerated,
blown up.
but you come back, that would make us comparable. But we don't know that though. We don't, so first off, technically neither of them got incinerated because Prime's body was just still there. We just saw the panel, but he died. Right? Nothing suggests that the Dark Knight died, was incinerated or whatever. Nothing shows us that. So I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying he died. Actually, I don't like. What issue? Oh.
I'm surprised they barely touch on like the speedster freaking thing. I feel like that was a kind of a big thing for him.
Listen, I also just say Darkest Knight also just says he does not want to bother spending energy on Prime, so he's just not like gonna use everything he has. Like he's not going all out.
All right, chat. Let's see who's gonna win. Who are we counting on?
Well, Sentry's a jobber and Superboy-Prime is a Chad, so
I would assume Superboy-Prime probably wins this based off their research in the video.
It's time for a death battle.
Deathbattle.gg.
Is everyone no one Team Sentry, bro?
I am Team Sentry.
There's arguments to be made.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's as clear cut. That's what I mean. That's my only issue.
I think it's clear cut.
You do you, true.
Mess up a superhero crossover? No way, dork.
Oh
okay.
Onomatopoeia coming right.
What?
Please stop. Because of the whiff. I need Prime to just start tweaking. Dang. Okay.
Oh my god.
We're dealing with someone who has the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns.
They actually let
That
him
was
say it?
the dumbest thing he did in this fight. He amped him up.
Don't say that.
It's prime time. Oh my god.
Oh, he's already tweaking.
Kidding me? Another dark Superman fraud? Boring.
You're
It's cool when I do it.
okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, I thought that was kind of funny.
I was gonna say, bro, you're a dark Superman fraud.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Hitting me.
Why is he begging?
This is a
Oh.
cool part. This is a cool part.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh!
So sick.
This is so cool, bro.
That was, I can't lie.
What is happening?
He's like basically fucking everything up.
Oh my god.
Oh, nah. Superboy, do something! Where's Superman?
Bro, he's putting his feet against the other fucking planet.
This guy's an
do the leg
idiot.
press.
Oh, he did the
Oh,
blood.
that was kind of hard. That was kind of hard.
Luckily, so am I.
Oh my
This
god.
is cool.
Bob couldn't escape me.
What hope do you have?
This probably isn't gonna work. He's gonna try to punch his way out.
Clark, what kind of a hero are you? Remind me again. Whatever happened to Lori?
Yeah, he's about to tweak out.
Oh my.
It's over, Clark. There is
You were
no
saying?
happy ending.
Oh.
Not for you.
Well, he hasn't done the retcon punch yet.
Not for anyone else. In the void.
Ah, the boy!
You big freaking nerd. There's always a happy ending.
Oh,
Oh,
retcon punch.
Ah, damn. Oh
Yes.
my, that would wait. Wait,
Yeah,
no,
we're
not
sending you
back.
back
No,
to-
go
No, keep
back.
watching. Keep watching. No.
No, not forward. This shit.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
that's
Yeah.
sick. That's sick.
Get away from me! That was fire. Who's up?
For this part, bro. This is so nice.
We kept talking about the Sentry. Bad dream?
No idea, Lindy. Best sleep I've had in years.
Hey, he's reading the comic.
Wow.
He gave him a happy ending.
The Sentry
That-
personal
that-
crisis.
All right, as
This is like one of the
pure,
few times
one of
someone
their
doesn't
best,
die.
like,
pure
mobile
battle. That was like
Listen,
that was
there's no
fucking
hating.
that was fucking
This-
peak,
this is
bro.
like-
that was
like, I
fucking
think
that was
this-
really good.
This is like one of
I
the
don't know if
best
it's
good
top
ones
5
there.
of them, but it's up there. Like it is.
I
a
don't want
good
to
one.
I don't want to throw a number on it, but damn,
Yeah,
I
that
would
was deep.
listen. If I was more invested into either character, I probably would say it's top 5. But I just as a fight, just pure fight alone, that was fucking amazing.
They
Like, that was-
did know what they just
All right,
wanted to do.
Listen,
Yeah, the
those-
fight itself was good.
Those void scenes might make a top 1 for me. But I am
the
biased.
the fucking the infinity sign shit and it turns into the void's hand. Yeah, that was
Look, okay, listen. The fact that like the split in half and the
Yeah,
void comes up.
That looked excellent.
yeah.
Honestly, we should replay that. Actually, man, that shit looks too cool.
I probably will look back on it after we look at the damage. Let's look at it.
That's a
Intelligence.
It is
Now,
funny. They don't bring
why,
us back.
pause it.
What's up?
Why only those 3 criteria? I always thought they did
power,
more.
Yeah, strength, powers,
Yeah.
intelligence.
Strength, intelligence, and powers.
They'll probably talk.
They have
I guess.
4.
I guess they're just relative in speed.
Yeah, they just don't talk about
Yeah, they're
speed.
just gonna say they're both immeasurable.
Oh, if they don't
No,
talk
I
about
think it's
speed at
like
all,
both
that's
have
pretty
statements
bad.
of like being faster than like lag, time, etc.
Oh yeah, true. All right, let's.
That's
let's
probably
Question
why.
you gotta answer is, who's stronger?
Prime and Sentry are naturally 2 of the heaviest hitters in DC and Marvel, more than capable of matching and surpassing Herald-level opponents like Superman and Thor.
Who are both strong
Okay.
enough to create and destroy an infinite number of timelines with their clashes. Just
Sure.
absolutely bullshit.
You know what?
That's
Never mind.
In order to pick a winner, we have to take a close look at the strongest beings they've fought. Molecule
Iron Man,
and
my
Dark
goat.
Knight.
Sentry beat the crap out of Molecule Man. But remember, Eminem's power can fluctuate a lot, and when he fought Sentry, he wasn't at his full power. So we can
Okay.
only scale this so far.
But Prime overpowered the Darkest Knight after the match.
Oh my God. Why did he punch him like that?
This is a lie.
And what do you know? Dr. Manhattan. Both
That's
of
a
which
lie.
go
Darkest
low
Knight, who
in
literally says he's not
level
he doesn't want to expend energy.
He also lost the fight.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, that's a lie. He literally said
No,
he doesn't
okay,
want
wait,
to
what was the
expend
panel?
energy.
The final panel, what was that?
Wait, what? Oh,
The one that they showed.
While Prime
It's like when he hits him with the
possesses
Rich Con
his
punch.
Kryptonian brain, he clearly does not use it to its full extent.
It's less that he's
Okay.
dumb and more that he's a teenager and has a habit of
Okay.
crashing out.
The Sentry, on the other hand, has been compared to Tony Stark and Reed Richards.
Okay.
Some of the most intelligent people in all of Marvel Comics.
Sure, he
Sure.
mentally struggles with the whole void thing, which sucks for him, but losing control to the void only makes him more dangerous.
And as the merged
Okay.
Sentry, he's operating at his peak, fully in control of his powers. In a test of wits and
Okay.
wills, the Sentry was the more intelligent.
But the main
I
question
guess.
in this matchup had to do with their batshit
I guess.
insane powers.
With the Sentry's ability to reshape molecular matter and warp perception of reality to such an incredible degree, his powers seem much more versatile than Prime's. Prime may be stronger, but heat vision, frost breath, and Kryptonian punches aren't going to do much in the long run against someone who can regenerate from a single atom.
But pre-crisis Kryptonians have actually resisted having their molecules torn apart before, and Prime
Sure.
should be no different. So it's not like Sentry was ever going to just Doc Manhattan him away.
Prime could still be worn down. Kryptonians have incredible stamina, but we know that sustained damage will eventually knock them out or kill them.
Unless Prime could find a way around Sentry's insane regeneration.
Now, pause
he's
this.
toast.
Yeah.
The top right there, read that. This is crazy to me.
While she has claimed she can erase a person's time when there's no evidence suggesting she uses technique on Sentry.
So, I don't know.
Someone
so,
post
okay,
the do you have the page, Glow?
listen, I can send you the pages. This is so I don't know why they would say so. Her, when she says that she can erase you from the timeline, that's on the page where she kills Sentry and he just like vaporizes. So I truly
What?
don't know how you. I don't know how you could say that she didn't do it in that panel. It is so crazy to me.
Wait,
Are they
what?
saying he
That's something
resisted?
he
Are you
explains
trying to
it.
say he's resisted it? Like he resisted it?
Yeah, he
Yeah, because
comes-
he comes back. But
he
so
comes
they
back.
basically said, okay, wait, read these 2 pages, right? I don't know if you can show the stream, but just read them yourself. These 2, they're saying that what she's saying there's no proof that she did do it. I truly don't.
Yeah, well, where's the timeline, Glow? Where is it?
So true.
I don't see it. I don't see it being destroyed.
Wait, let me pull it up.
Okay, so wait, does he come back like right after, or does he just like is he gone for a while and then he comes back?
he comes back the same or the issue after. But time frame wise, it was probably like maybe an hour, a few minutes.
Oh, I mean, that's probably still usable. I don't know the freaking whole standard battle assumptions on like revival abilities, or like how long it take.
Let me show the stream.
Same conversation.
Wait, what are you saying, True?
I'm saying if it's like the same, like the issue afterwards, it's gonna be a very short time period, right?
Well, yeah, I'm saying it's fine to grant him this if an hour is like a fine time. I know, like, if it's like a day, I feel like that's a little Mickey, like to bring up. Cool.
Like,
Okay, so he survived timeline erasure.
I just don't know how they can say there's no proof that she did it when it's the page of her killing him where she says it. I truly don't understand.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
I don't see the timeline glow. I don't know what to tell you.
So they definitely did. They definitely did get a lot of things wrong on this one.
Okay.
Oh, let me go on the other tab.
Luckily for Prime, his ability to retcon away your history and mess with your whole timeline was actually something Sentry had no specific resistance to.
Not only that, it was something he's been affected by in the past.
It's so
Like the
goofy
time
how
that
they.
Scarlet Witch rewrote all of reality during House of M.
Well, we have to talk about the retcon points and how it works, but
yeah,
I think it's just not fair. That part, the Wanda part, go back.
So both these examples, I understand what they mean, but in both those examples, he still had his powers, and the void was still there in both examples.
Wrote all of reality during House of M. Bob's continuity
Also,
was rewritten.
don't they say he can also do something as well
Yeah,
like
they
that?
say he could. They say he could do the same thing. They mentioned this earlier in the video in one of the text bubbles, and they said it's only an in-universe statement, so they're not sure if those characters know like the full breadth of what happened. But
Wait, who?
there's like statements that say
That is
Sentry
true, I guess, yeah.
could do the House of M as well, that he himself could cause it.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure there's a guidebook that just confirms it as well. But
Yeah, but they'd probably argue all those guidebooks are just regurgitating what the characters are saying. What do you think of this glow?
what do you say?
The Cosmic Cube instance, because that's basically
I mean, so
him
what
trying
he
to
did
retcon
there.
him.
Okay, but he did like he still he separated the void and the Sentry, but they still have powers. So I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Now Prime hasn't always
Interesting.
had the most perfect control over his retcon punch, so he might need more than one blow to finish the job.
But Prime was more than capable of powering through Void's scariest abilities.
Like having his soul eaten or being cut off from sunlight. I guess that Edgelord solar armor.
That's not true though.
In short, Prime could resist
Well, I
He
mean,
is
he won't like
susceptible
die
to being cut
instantly
off.
just 'cause he's cut off from it, no? Like,
No, but he would just grow weaker. That's the point.
Yeah.
yeah, but it would take a while. It really isn't like people say.
It's not like instant.
It would, like when I say it would take like a while of him using his full powers.
Okay, but like if he can't kill the void, how's he doing that then?
A full-on
Well, they're
Twilight
saying, they're
Okay,
saying
Okay,
that
the
you
thing is,
retcon
it
him,
depends
right?
on how long you think.
So-
Okay, well, we should, I guess, get into can he kill the void? Do you think the retcon
wait,
punch
two
would
things.
work?
I want to bring up two things first.
Okay, what's up?
So there are two very distinct levels of power for Prime.
Okay.
I think if you're scaling Prime, so I think scaling people like Superman, Thor, Hulk relative to each other, because consistently every single time there's a crossover, those guys just are like always relative, right? I don't think it's
They're not bracket like that.
Yeah.
Here.
So then, if we are using Prime's original power level, he is above Superman, which means he'd be above those guys, but like it's not by a crazy degree where like there'd be an argument. I think if you are scaling him to the Darkest Night, I actually don't know why he doesn't one-shot him even without the retcon punch. Because I think unless we're saying like physical damage can't kill Sentry, like I don't know why he wouldn't just die.
I think that is what they were trying to say.
Because he regenerates from an atom.
No, I'm not
So
even
he
talking
can
about that.
atomize
I'm just
him
talking
by
about
punching
us
him.
now. Right? I'm not talking
Yeah.
about us. I'm saying
Oh, okay.
like someone at the power of the Darkest Night, right? If he's in those tiers, he should just one-shot every single atom with a single punch if he's that level. Or do you disagree, the Marvel people?
Yeah.
If he's like
don't know.
infinitely weaker, sure.
If it's just pure AP and he tries to kill him that way, he should still be able to regenerate. Even if all his there's a statement. Even if all his atoms got vaporized, he should still be able to just revive. But I do agree it would one shot him. Yeah. In terms of
Okay.
He could not stand
well, then
Superboy.
it ends up being like, how do you put him down type shit? Because he has lost fights before, right? From just taking damage. Not every single time he gets it.
I guess Tuck out because he like
only against
he can knock
Hulk.
him out,
Only
no?
against Hulk.
There's such
That
a
was
huge
only-
gap. He
Only
doesn't have to kill him.
the only times. So there's never been a time where the Void has been put down by just. Well, no, you could put him down. It wouldn't. Yeah, no, you could.
Okay. And I'm saying the power level difference is so high that I don't think that's the thing. Okay. So the other thing we can talk about before we get into like his closest to Superman level scaling is the retcon punch and how this actually works. Because there's a couple of interpretations here. The interpretation that they seem to be going with is like this is like a timeline removal thing. I don't think that's how that works.
Okay.
Right?
Well, yeah, it's narrative changing, no?
So you have destroying a timeline, which does that. But in DC, and the way that the narrative seems to work here is when something is retroactively changed, the timeline technically doesn't. Okay, when something is retroactively changed, the timeline has always been like that, right? So nothing feels like it's changed.
So it's not manipulating time itself; it's manipulating the narrative.
Yes. So like the best example of this is.
Well, okay. Well, I don't.
Go on.
How would you explain that though? Because wouldn't both technically
Technically, in
give you the
some
same
way,
result?
technically, in some way, time would be affected by it, but that's not the main thing it does.
Yes. So because if you have time resistance, you can resist one. So the way the one of the easier examples.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like yeah, that's what I mean. Like if someone's not part of the timeline, how are you going to retcon them? How are you going to retcon them?
Well, because you don't need to be part of time to be retcon. The best thing is because the gods are the best example for this. So gods in DC are like based off the collective unconscious. So if people believe in a god exists, then a god exists. I'll give you the example of Zeus. So people think Zeus exists. So Zeus has always existed, even before the people that thought he existed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Zeus doesn't have a start point or an end point of where his existence came into being. Once he came into being, he was always in existence. There was no point of he became existent, right?
Yeah, he affected like story basically.
Yeah. So that's how I think the retcon punch would work to those levels of retroactive continuity. And this should go above thing. This should be to a level that should be above even the fifth dimension, especially if it's expecting the dark multiverse stuff that he made. His what do you call it? The old 52 or whatever the fuck he called it. Like his own new creation that he made, right? So unless we think Sentry has an resistance to something in this particular realm, I think the retcon punch. Go on.
I mean, you could just argue that since Marvel space and time is narrative, he would also just resist this shit.
So you're saying
every in Marvel character? In Marvel, well, it's just stated in Marvel space and time is a narrative.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm asking then is the implication of that is: do you just think narrative attacks don't work on literally anyone in Marvel,
or rather anyone in Marvel that resists time and space or is immune?
Yeah. Like if the character resists space time like hacks, then yes.
Sure. Well, then what
if
about
they don't? Then no.
Then what about things like the shit with the House of Ideas?
That's just higher
narratives, right?
Well, to be fair, that might just be like
that's just higher narratives. Essentially, that's just
in
like
what
the true
way?
place of. It's because they state that eternity is also just like the narrative makes him, like it's a part of him, and that is in reference to the story itself. Like they state that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you if you resist like space-time abilities, you would resist retcon abilities. Because Doom, for example, also says this, like space plus time is narrative. That's how he's able to capture Loki, who is jumping around the narrative. So it works on characters with plot hacks.
Sure.
So if Sentry can use something like that, then I think you could argue he could like block the retcon punch.
So let's just go back. So God of Story's narrative. So what is so God of Story's Loki just can't affect anyone that has like any sort of like space. So like he can't affect someone like a Hulk or someone like a Blue Marvel. Anyone that's just kind of like can affect space time. It just would be worthless against those people.
Well, I mean, Hulk. I don't think Hulk intrinsically would resist space-time abilities initially. He could maybe like power through them when he gets angry
I'm talking
enough.
about obviously when he's like not like base Hulk or whatever. Like I'm saying, when he's able to resist that, you just don't think narratives work on him at all. Because the reason I'm saying this is I don't know if how much I agree that like because narrative as an ability simply does work, right? And there are people that can specifically resist it, right? But it does just work on the vast majority of people within Marvel, right? This is
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. No, I don't disagree with that.
Like I also think there's a difference between how a verse intrinsically works versus how a resistance a character has. The best example for this is the Trinity in DC. There's like a fucking billion scans where like they are fundamental to creation, right? The best example is Dr. Manhattan wipes away all of DC, and then DC just comes back, right? Because the narrative like existence is there, right? Like if Superman dies, DC like rewrites reality around itself to bring him back to Superman to be alive, right? If you try to get rid of him, like reality shifts to the point where he exists. But I'm not going to say Superman has like existence erasure resistance.
Why not?
Like, you mean narrative erasure, right?
Yeah,
Or,
narrative. Like because for example, for something like that to happen, right? If you were to remove him from creation, right, and like especially like the way that Manhattan did it, when reality shifted, there was still like the 4 billion years of history, and then like in 1940 or whatever, his ship came down and it was changed to like 2011 or what the dates moved forward. That is like he's not resisting it. A feature of the verse is bringing him back. I don't think that's an ability that he has.
So you're saying like Marvel is allowing them to resist Marvel's narrative, or like with other characters using Marvel's narrative.
I don't think he's saying that. I don't think he's saying.
Okay, like let me just send the statement because I don't know. So
because that like that would be weird to me. Like the implication would be narrative powers simply don't have effect on Marvel characters.
So what
doesn't make sense.
Because so the statement comes from Doom, right? And his whole point was narrative still moves through time and space, right? Like in time and space, you have a story, you have a narrative. So if you pause time and space, then you also can't have a story because it's not moving through time, it's not moving through space. So the narrative is paused, and that was kind of what he was trying to explain to Loki, right?
Okay, but then that seems like a very but then you would agree that seems like a kind of weak level of narrative, right? Because especially like depending on how, because the reason I say that, if your narrative is contingent on space-time existing, it's like compared to like DC where the narrative exists in the void where those concepts don't exist, right?
I mean,
like so true. You're just arguing potency, right?
Okay,
like they just
I don't think that's fair because Marvel's also just has stories whose characters lead the narrative. Like we literally see this.
I'm not saying my bad. I'm not saying leave the narrative. So the DC narrative abilities work like they come from the void, and they don't require space or time. What I'm saying is, how do you know that? Because the void has no concept of space time.
Okay, now this Marvel's. I'm confused. Like, what does this prove though?
I think you
could say. No, I bet you can argue that narratives in DC and Marvel are different. You literally cannot prove that is more potent than what it is in Marvel.
Wait,
it's just different. That's all you say.
Sorry, Godspeed is one that was saying potency. Ignore that. I'm just trying to come to an understanding. Ignore potency, ignore everything. So from what Glow is saying, unless you're disagreeing with Glow, Marvel,
I don't disagree with Glow. That is how it works. I mean, I might have misworded the part where Doom said it's moving through it. But I do also remember there are other instances where they say space plus time. It's just narrative as well. So
I agree. But like that's what this is explaining. In this panel, that's what Doom is explaining here, right? Space plus time is narrative. But I'm saying is like if time is stopped in DC, the narrative still exists and still moves forward, right? But if you're saying it's time is stopped in Marvel, then the narrative doesn't exist.
No, that's also not always
But the narrative is paused. Sorry, not doesn't exist.
I think Doom is just able to manipulate it. That's what that's.
Is he manipulating the narrative or is he manipulating space time? Because it's what's contingent.
He's doing both. He's saying he's doing both.
You know,
because
but
he's able to do one.
He's using a time machine to pause Loki's time, and because basically he's like, yeah, a time machine is also a space machine. So by pausing your space and your time, your narrative is paused.
Yeah. So he's
not
only pausing the
necessarily
narrative by
he's,
proxy. He's not like actively narrative manipulation.
that's what I meant. That's what I'm saying. He's using one to do the other, right? But my point is that this doesn't necessarily prove that one is contingent on the other, right? What he's just doing is he's grabbing Loki's localized narrative and he's just pausing it.
Wait, no. Sorry. Is he pausing the narrative or is he pausing space time around him? That's pausing.
He's doing both because in Marvel it moves through space and time, right? It's not contingent on it, but it does move through it. Like,
okay, no.
Obviously,
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, let's say I have a character that could only pause time. They can't do anything else. They can't affect anything but time, and then they freeze you in time. They are also stopping your narrative, but they don't have narrative manipulation.
So, how I would explain it as
if this is just a time machine,
listen. Okay, listen. How I would explain it as is characters who can stop the narrative don't necessarily need to use a space-time machine to do so, right? But someone who's trying to, I don't know how to explain this. Never mind. It doesn't really matter. I don't think we're gonna get in. I don't think we can get to an agreement on this. It doesn't.
Okay,
wait.
Because True, I got a question. Because you said earlier, okay, DC's narrative keeps going while time is stopped. I mean, so does Marvel's. But the point more so is that technically the narrative is still going, but it's not playing, right? That's what Doom is doing. Why would how would it be in DC? Like, what do you mean?
Okay, but so the reason, it's just completely different because narrative isn't contingent on anything that isn't.
Bro, this dude clucking chicken needs to stop being an asshole. I don't know what his problem is, bro. Like, why is he so angry?
Yeah, the hero. He keeps referencing the Heroes Reborn thing.
Wait. Let's not go. Go ask me a question.
I'll just give him a quick. So for House of M, I mean, because it also depends on what we're arguing about, right? Because there's Sentry's powers depend on his mental state. When House of M happened, he was at an all-time low mental-wise, and there's explicit statements that he loses and gains abilities depending on if he's less stable or more stable, right? So his powers were still coming back when House of M was going because we see the void in House of M. And for Heroes Reborn, Sentry was already dead, so we don't even fully know what that thing is. But that, like, they used a cosmic cube type of thing to retcon the whole universe. I mean, we don't know what that fully cost, but Sentry was already dead, so I don't think that is relevant.
Okay. Because they were saying it worked on him, which is why they're saying the retcon worked on him.
Yeah, he was dead. He wasn't there.
The Mephisto that made that cosmic cube as well was also like massively amped at the time.
He was super cracked. Yeah.
Okay. Let's put
that retcon affected. That retcon affected like even characters like Thor.
Glow, what did you ask me? Sorry, I want to ask you a question.
What do you mean with because like narrative doesn't depend on time and space? I mean, neither does it in Marvel, right? But like, what do you think would happen then? If Doom, let's say he freezes Prime in time, and Prime is doing like a retcon punch in that moment, like, what do you think happens?
Oh, are we assuming Doom? I mean, Prime can move then stop time.
That's what I'm asking. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean with like that wouldn't like? What is most of your point? Like, let me. Just...
Okay, from my understanding of what you guys are saying is now this might be incorrect because that it doesn't make sense to me either, right? Is you guys are saying narrative is space time? It's contingent on it. So if you can resist space time stuff, you can resist narrative stuff. The reason I said this doesn't make sense to me is because the House of Ideas is where the narratives are contained within Marvel, and that is above eternity, which would contain space time, right? So the House of Ideas has no space time, so the narratives there can't be contingent on it, right? Or do you disagree with that?
So it's more so not that like it's saying so the narrative obviously comes from a higher source than just the universe, right? Even if it's eternity, obviously he's a higher point than the universe. It's more so saying, okay, if the narrative is telling you to do this by stopping time, he's basically pausing your action, right? He's pausing your narrative. That is more so what he is saying. Because while you're in frozen time, right, nothing is happening. There's no narrative there. There's like narrative isn't going forward or backward.
Okay, that's fine. So I understand that. But then okay, so we agree on that.
I don't think that just having time resistance means you have narrative resistance. I don't think
because my question would be like, if somebody like, let's say somebody leaves multi-eternity and then like, you know, Counter X like uses narrative hacks on them, so there's no like space time for them to resist. Like, could they then resist the narrative?
It's weird with I don't, because for example, right, you have characters that existed before, I guess the Celestials, right, in the first Firmament, they actually say that those guys existed before the first narrative. Now, I don't know how that makes any sense, and I don't know how they exist, but
that's fine though, right? Because like I don't think it's a problem in the same way I don't think like the people that like a god existing before like they started to be worshipped, right?
Yeah, but they're not gods.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just talking about that idea of like things don't have to be linear.
Chill acts. We'll whatever topic it is. Me and Godspeed will look it up on hand. We'll
the problem isn't so because it's in Defenders, right? When they're going through each multiverse, right? And then they go back. They're using time travel to go back to the third multiverse, and they're like, yeah. We cannot go back any further because this is the first story. You cannot go back further than the third multiverse through time travel because there's no narrative before that point. But obviously, characters already existed before that point. Okay, so it is like
No, I understand that bit. Like so because which is why I'm trying to say let's move outside of eternity because I'm trying to remove the time aspect from it.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just trying to get to the pure narrative manipulation. That what's his name? That guy that everyone defends that picked up the hammer, Robot Man.
Who? Vision.
What?
Vision.
What?
Vision. Right?
Robot.
Vision.
Shut my mouth.
Oh, bro, I was so confused. Oh, Vision. He means the Vision.
Robot
Is he talking about House of
Man?
Ideas Vision? Is he talking
I'm talking about House of Ideas Vision. He has narrative abilities, right?
Yeah.
No. What he was doing was just summoning them.
So he doesn't have any ability to manipulate.
Like basically, the House of Ideas, whatever you can imagine, it can manifest. And so he was just manifesting their stories.
Okay, so it's not a. So then, what's the best example of like narrative manipulation?
Actually, no, I could be wrong. So technically, Vision, there is a thing in Marvel. It's technically somewhat connected to Marvel. It's called the Secret Flame. It is also sometimes described as the creative force. And Vision and Human Torch and Optim, all those guys are technically connected to that, and he started tapping into that somewhat against Nyx, and that's why he started burning. Technically, when you can do that, you should be able to burn your narrative, but Nyx somehow survived that. So
because like that's my thing. It's like I'm not quite sure what because like in DC because the metaverse is like the metaverse / Milk Wars are like the two biggest examples of high tier narrative manipulation, right? Manhattan tries to manipulate the narrative itself heals, and then you have like the metaverse with All and Retcon Corp and all those people. Those are pretty high tier. Like, I don't think anyone has resistances to those that aren't like All and the verse itself, right? The fact that when Manhattan manipulates Superman's narrative, he comes back, I would not give that to Superman as a resistance. Because it's a feature that he position in the universe.
I'll tell you guys, don't know.
I'm starting to get confused. What does this have to do with the Retcon punch?
We have a dope. Hold on.
Wait.
Hold that question. It's West with the $2 dono. Robot Man solos both. I fear.
You should fear because that's a dumb take. You should feel bad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
You're just mad that he's poking fun at you. Thank you for the donation, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so because I'm talking about narrative, because you guys are saying, okay, I guess Glow and Jazz. Do you? Because one of you said that if you can resist space-time stuff, you can resist narrative. Do you both agree with that? Or
well,
do you not think
it's to me it was I was more so going to argue that since you could maybe time stop Prime using that shit, and then maybe dodge the retcon punch rather than like no sell it. I wasn't arguing he was no selling it.
I don't think time stop is going to work on Prime.
Well, wait, why not?
No. Outside of existing outside space time, you would just have like like casual immeasurable stuff.
Listen, why can time trappers, trap
Hyper
Superman
time
then?
stop.
I feel like
There's
time.
time?
I feel
at
like
that point.
I feel
Well, I
like
mean, hyper time. Wait, no, hold on. Don't do that.
Sorry.
You know, hyper time is above regular time.
Okay,
Marvel's time is also layered. It's not one singular.
I'm not talking about layers, right? You have time, and then hyper time is not necessarily. Sorry, let me rephrase this. Hyper time is continuity and not time. It is closer to narrative than it is time.
Okay, wait. Does time travel even manipulate hyper time?
I don't fucking remember.
No, I don't think he can. It's because remember, like they're still like cut off from the omniverse, and their hyper time is only connected to that to like whatever universes they are still connected to, rather than like.
Fine. I'm not even talking about all this other stuff because we keep going to other points.
Do we think the punch would work if it hit him?
No. I'm not talking about whether he dodges. Like that's a different question. The question is.
That one, I already agree. The punch would. If I never said he no sells the retcon punch. I don't know if anyone assumed that.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying, would the punch work if it hit him?
I agree, but my argument's more so like he could maybe dodge it. I just don't think it.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it's hitting him that easily. Is my point. Like I don't think it would.
Right.
Okay,
so does Glow think the punch would work if it hit him?
Yeah, it should work, but I also think because. Okay.
Why did we bring up the stop time now?
Okay, by the way, work doesn't die.
Because I was
does something else happen?
My argument was mostly that space-time hacks in Marvel is somewhat narrative, so maybe I could argue since you could use that as a way to avoid being hit, rather than, he's no selling it because he's resistant to space-time.
He has resistance. Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't my argument.
Glow also thinks if it hit him, he loses like the fight, or is it just like something else happens?
Okay, listen, I have not read the new Prime Manchester Black shit, so I don't know what the fuck he does there. At least in all his other fights, whenever he uses it, it's not like an instant, now you turned into, a being without powers. Like a lot of the time he punches them, and like some of their backstory changed or whatever, but they're still there, right? Like a lot of the time that's how it works. Now again, if he in the new stuff can manipulate it to an extent where he punches you and now you're just, now you never had powers and now you're this.
You're Joe Schmo.
Yeah, I mean.
So
true. What does it actually do when it hits people? What do you think?
So this is the other point because so it is not necessarily a consistent, right? There are things that he wants to do. For example, in the Darkest Night fight, he specifically wanted to get rid of those things and go back home, right? So like his intention was to get rid of those walls, and then he did that when he punched, right? Destroyed he got his happy ending. So it is dependent on what he wants. So
his mindset depends. Like, do you think he would try it out a Sentry dog?
So it depends, right? Because if he like can't.
No, continue. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So it then depends on like what you think, right? Because if he because it's not like because like he doesn't know everything about each one of these walls. He just knows that they're there and just wants to remove them, right? So if he's like, okay, this guy's like, I can't really kill him. I want to try to get rid of where his powers come from. If that was his intent, I think it would remove his backstory. It would retcon that out of existence, right? I don't think he needs to specifically say, I want to get rid of the.
Okay, but how would you know which one it is?
Huh?
Does it Sentry have different backstories?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't matter because he was able to get rid of like an infinite multiverse with his intention, right? I don't think like having 5 backstories is going to change that.
Okay.
Right. So it would come down to his intention, and if he was like going all out, taking the fight mega seriously, then yes, I think he could do it if that was his intent.
Is this like a one punch thing, or is it like Death Battle Saber? He has to punch him a couple times.
I think at this point, if we're taking into account more recent stuff, I think it would be like if he's fully intending to do it, then yeah, it would.
Okay. So he's gonna start fighting him. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you're annoying. I want to punch you out of existence," and he's just gonna freaking do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we can talk about if Sentry can like avoid it. If he can not avoid.
So obviously, if he's at the Darkest Night level, I don't think he could avoid it. Now, if you think it just, there's a donation.
Wait, you got a donation, Ty. You got a donation.
How do you do this?
Okay, let me read this.
Hold on. I'm a LARPer of both these series, actually. Hold on.
Chillax. Thank you so much for the $5 donor. Let me scroll down here.
Yeah, look at
we
chat.
got Digimon versus Baku. Oh wait, this is a Godspeed question. Oh my god.
I'm a LARPer of both series. Hold on.
This is all you,
fucking
man.
true.
Oh,
I've seen the first season of Digimon and the first season of Bakugan.
You talk to Chad like that again, I'll break your jaw.
Okay, Tai and Agumon and Dan and Dragonoid, basically War Greymon or Agumon, Bond of Bravery versus Fusion Dragonoid. Okay, if I remember correctly,
well, I know Digimon definitely does scale higher.
Yeah,
but
they're
you
like
can,
complex
you can
multi.
look at the.
I'm pretty sure they're like at least like 6D.
You can look up the specifics.
They're at least like 6D. I know that. And I know Tai is specifically. I think it's scaling off of the Knights in Digimon because War Greymon is like half of one of them, and they obviously fight like Alphamon and other Digi like strong Digimon like that. I think Dan. All I remember from the first season is that he was gonna or the villain was gonna try and destroy everything in that like multiverse, and then it was either a multiverse or a universe, and what's his name? Drago stopped him essentially by getting like this ultimate power that he needed to be amped by. But yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, low complex multi, blah blah blah. Yeah, you can destroy the entire digital world. Oh, island level. Yeah, he's I think it's use the power of Zulamon, managed to fight Black War Greymon. I remember this. Everything to dwell into darkness. I'm pretty sure Tyne, what's his name? Agumon, almost freaking misnamed him, are stronger than Dan and Drago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dan and Drago are like
Chad.
What do you say?
If I remember correctly.
Listen, no, because okay, my only like
Chad
is literally like the first season.
Chad,
I remember
my favorite one.
Chad,
my favorite one. To my knowledge.
You know what? Okay, what do you know about Bakugan? What do you know about that?
TG, I know made a video on it, but I never got to.
Yeah. Tell me all about Dan Kuso. Tell me all about it.
Listen, I watched Bakugan and I played the Wii game. Shout out that one Wii game. I got stuck on one of the levels and I
Wait, do I still have my Bakugan?
But
hold on, do you? That's kind of fire.
Yeah, let me see.
Scaling, let me see where they generally have them out.
I'm seeing it comes from
I'm checking TG's
Razenoid threatening to destroy 12 universes, top tier Bakugan like Fusion Dragonoid, Reptic, and Tigrera scale to this. Yes, he's gonna destroy 12 universes. He's like a super rival, and Agumon's like complex multi.
Okay,
I know even just from like the Time Changer game, they were gonna destroy like an infinite multiverse.
Thank you so much for the $5 dono, Chillax.
They are definitely stronger.
And if anyone else
they beat the brakes off a hat,
be sure to send a donation.
If I remember correctly.
Bakugo is Saiyan Saga levels. If we go based off power levels, what are we talking about, bro?
Bakugo might beat like Mercenary Tao.
Does he? He was blitzing
No,
faster
probably
than like Goku.
not.
Listen, how it's impact, bro? Trust.
I think he's just faster. Well, actually, I don't know.
He tongues them, bro. He hits with the tongue.
Bro, because doesn't he blitz? I'm asking, doesn't he blitz the Goku that's weaving those lasers in Red Ribbon?
I'm because Goku has to go train, no? Like after that.
Yeah.
That's Bakugo is actually like 1.1 times the speed of light, maybe.
Oh, Bakugan. Yo, I'm so stupid, bro. I read the.
Oh my freaking!
I was
Bakugan,
reading.
bro.
Yo, I was.
Okay, well, Dragonoid at his peak, he's definitely
bro,
like low multi.
Listen,
like
bro,
he would
I didn't have my glasses on, bro. My bad, bro. Bakugan
he would
is
Saiyan
Saga level. My bad. I'm so sorry. I was like, why did he say that?
Yeah, casual illiterate tie. You know.
Screw you, man. Like I previously said, I don't think he can avoid it because their speed seems to be equal, but none of okay. Wait, True and Jazz, are you guys still here?
I'm here.
Bro,
I'm here.
Do we think Prime is faster than Sentry?
Are we going back to the topic?
Yeah.
Speed scaling. We can argue speed scaling, I suppose.
I want to, because you guys mainly talked about the hack stuff.
So, because this is 2 points. Again, if this is the one that falls at TDK, yeah, he should blitz him. If this is now...
Nah, wait, why? Why would he blitz him?
because
Darkest Night. He's saying.
because Perpetua is like blitzing the entire fucking league, like, and then he's like,
Okay, okay, no, how fast? How fast is he?
I don't have like a number.
I assume we're all granting that.
I think
members of Avengers are like heralds are like immeasurable. No.
Let me
Sorry, my bad. Let me ask
this.
Sorry, my bad. Let me make sure people know my assumptions.
Oh, wait. No, someone.
Oh, donation! Thank you so much, Ranger Forever, with the $5 donut. Alt time, gentlemen. Gemini Saga versus Sentry and Superboy-Prime versus Gwenpool.
The fuck is who's Gemini
prefer
Saga?
alternatives for both.
Oh, for like the death battle. Okay.
Who's Gemini Saga?
Would Gwenpool even do like any?
No, she would lose. I don't care. People overhype her. She is.
I assume it's like a Harley thing, no?
No, her strength is like she can get like arrested by fucking cops and beaten by street tears. She's not physically that strong. Every time she's beaten anyone strong, she's used weaponry or some kind of trinket. It's not her own power.
Didn't she actually use it, or like?
What if we granted her those weapons?
Her strongest weapon is fucking, I guess, her like stealing Thor's hammer, or. But I don't think she could do that. She might have to find a way to get to that arm again. Or she could like get a RPG that like hurt Mephisto. But I don't think Prime is really particularly getting messed up by neither. So it doesn't really matter.
The other guy's from Seiya. He's probably dead.
She hasn't gotten weaker. She has had the same level of strength. He's literally doing Defenders level beyond shit type shit in the newest comic. What are they talking about?
Wait, who? The guys in the chat?
He hasn't gotten weak. Oh,
who hasn't gotten weaker?
Who is he talking about? Gwenpool? Oh my fucking
Jazz
God.
and Clucking Chicken are like a Spider-Man and the Rhino.
Oh.
Yeah.
He agrees.
He hasn't gotten weaker. I think he's talking about Prime.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Beyond Defenders. Wait, he's literally doing Defenders Beyond type shit in this newest comic. Defenders Beyond, that's a Marvel.
Yeah, Beyond type shit. I mean, who is he talking about then? Who else?
I don't know.
Sentry still?
Because I don't think
Sentry's been dead for 5 years, so I thought he was talking about Sentry.
Okay, yeah. The Gemini Saga guy is like Uni Plus, by the way. He's like a freaking Seiya guy.
No, I think Sentry went one shots him.
Yeah. Like
let me quickly go back to like my scaling for these. So,
yeah, my bad. We got off topic.
You can disagree with my assumptions, right? So my assumption is Superman, Thor, Hulk, somewhat relevant, and then Sentry is slightly above them or slightly below them. Prime is above. But the reason I said he would like the Prime that fought TDK with Blitz is Perpetua is blitzing them, right? And then a stronger Perpetua.
Is she blitzing them like in terms of what?
As in like they can't react and they all die.
So I assume heing Prime scales to this Perpetua who has this massive speed gap.
No, I'm saying
only like
TDK,
marginally stronger or weaker.
I'm saying TDK beats that Perpetua, absorbs her a stronger version of that Perpetua, absorbs her power, and then Prime can fight that version.
Oh, you mean combat speed? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you meant travel for a second.
I don't give a fuck about travel.
Okay, so do you think Prime scales to that shit, or?
I think so. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we have two versions of Prime. We have like his more closer to Superman version and the TDK version.
Mm-hmm.
I think they are so different in power that I think it's worth scaling both.
Oh, he's talking. Wait, who here said Prime got weaker after the Darkest Night?
Me. Well,
no, he was asking. He was arguing.
I thought you guys were saying he got, or he's not.
I would lose because I'm a high tier human. What's a high tier human to a low tier god?
I don't understand. So here's the thing. I've read some of the stuff. I've not fully caught up, but the problem is, even if he hasn't got weaker, he'd like none of the feats would matter because he's just holding back a lot, right? So it wouldn't even matter.
I mean, he seems to be acting weaker in terms of like the retcon punch. I mean, we meant more so physicals, right?
Right.
It's not about we know he can still do the retcon punch. It's more so okay. Should he be able to just box with the?
I didn't even. Someone said in the chat to look at the end of this.
I have a question. Do you think he can still do like his retcon punch? You still think it can do the same shit it did in That fight, or was that shit
I think
also
with the right
pimped? I don't know.
motivation, yeah, I don't know why he wouldn't be able to do it.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Ty, you wanted
He
to
just said
watch
he wouldn't be that
the
strong. He
animation?
wouldn't be that
I
strong.
don't think it makes sense for him to be that physically, because it is just so many levels above anybody, right? That it just doesn't make sense.
So wait, what? I have another question. What has Prime done recently? Because this guy keeps comparing it to Defenders Beyond, and I don't know.
It's just like they're just like altering reality type bitch. Like,
They wouldn't okay, well,
like they go through a bunch of different mediums where like he turns the comic into a manga, and like it's like,
bro, I'm sorry, but that fucking Deadpool and Gwenpool can do that on an average Tuesday.
Yeah, which is why
I don't know why this guy keeps calling that Defenders Beyond level.
I assume he's just saying that the depowered Sentry got changed or whatever. So
no, he's talking about Superboy-Prime.
No, he's talking about something else.
So
I think he's just comparing it to plot hacks in Defenders Beyond for some reason.
He's transcending genres with rock gun punches. You're dumb. You're stupid. You should feel. My bad. Sorry, my bad. No, I didn't mean. I meant to say that.
Genres.
My bad. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's ignore this. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
Okay, so you're saying what's it called? You want to talk about the weaker Prime, right?
Before we go,
not speed. Like him scaling to the Darkest Night. Yeah.
Check out the next time, and then we can go.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I gotta
yeah, gotcha.
Wait, are we done?
Oh no.
Oh no, we're checking out the next time first, and then we're.
Yeah, wait 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jazz, just give it a second, man. Wait, slow your roll, Jazz. Relax, bro.
I hope they do Jotaro versus Utah.
Hey, I did that.
Oh, I hope they do like the God Emperor Prime of Mankind versus like me.
I win. That's right. You hack frauds really tried to lowball me, but I checked the clock and it's prime time, baby. Now, personally, that intelligence section was such a gimme.
What does transcending?
Oh damn!
They're not wrong.
Because Gwenpool also does that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like if you talk about that page, you're looking at that page where Superboy-Prime is like being sent from the main comic to like different issues like across continuities, and he's like escaping each one every time.
Oh my god, it's Aang!
Then,
my god!
Gwenpool also does that.
And Deadpool also does that.
Yeah, so like,
what the fuck is this?
You know, Chad and Hulk affected that casually too.
Yeah,
bro. Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Genshin Impact. What the fuck?
Coughing baby.
Yeah, Aang is cooked, guys. It's over.
I'm not gonna watch that. I'm sorry.
Yo, what the
no,
fuck?
We will be watching for scale.
I want to just give this a 0 out of 10 after just saying this. I'm not gonna lie. That just pissed me off so bad. I'm so upset.
What do you mean? We are gonna be scaling.
I saw Aang, and then I see random fucking mobile anime fucking character. Are we serious?
Hi, we are going to be scaling this. We are going to be gassing man.
Oh my god, bro.
You have work to do, buddy. You better start playing
Okay,
Genshin.
you know what? Let me say this. Clucking chicken, you right. I was being toxic.
Yeah, what's the problem? True.
My problem. Okay, let me be real for a second. The reason I got annoyed is because you say like transcending genres. You're just those two words put next together don't mean anything. They're vacuous, right? They only mean something if you already have a level of power in mind. You're not explaining anything. So when you say something, right, I would like you to explain what you actually mean. Like how strong you think that is. Because from what we are seeing here, these are some sort of narrative manipulation, but this isn't high-tier narrative manipulation. This isn't Milk Wars. This isn't Harley with the comic, right? This isn't Manhattan, right? This is remember, this is the type of thing somebody like the Upside Down Man was doing. Zom was doing this. Like, again, Zatanna in base is able to do things like this when she fights people like Zom, right? It is sort of impressive, but it's not like such a high level.
What about
the tiers that we are talking about? So that's why I got that. That's a more simple argument.
Yeah, it's such a crash out tree.
Okay, so then here's a question. So let's go back. Do you guys agree that Superman should be like Hulk Thor level, or do you disagree?
Fundamentally, yes, for sure. Yeah, he's like
Clucking Chicken said, "What I mean is that Manchester Black is putting him in various comics, and he is retcon punching his way through different comics by ripping through the panel.
I thought he was
and
just mind hacking.
retcons Manchester Black alive, and then retcons Manchester Black alive.
Bringing someone back alive is not like a crazy feat. I could.
Oh,
that's his first. That's his first. That's his
it's
first
Wes
time
with the
doing it. By the way,
$5
not the first time.
Here's
that's the first thing he
five.
did when he
Sorry
retcon
about
punched.
Aang getting cooked like this. Thank you so
Man,
much.
you know
for the
what? I'll
$5,
play
bro.
devil's advocate. No, he's not.
Yo, oh my god.
Wow.
What? All right, guys, hold on.
We
hold
have
on.
to glaze
Guys,
him. What do you mean?
Guys, hold on. Chad Champ, the Sokka of Avatar scaling's about to speak. Go ahead, bro. Say your
let him go.
Well, you know, I heard from just in the grapevine, you know, that in that new movie that got leaked that I have definitely not seen.
Yeah, you know, that we've never seen
There's
it
some
before.
certain
Yeah,
scaling,
yeah.
you know, that could get him, you know, buff him a bit.
Buff? Wait,
Nice,
wait,
nice.
wait, what? Wait, that is... You're lying. That is not true.
I'm not
What?
lying. I'm not lying.
Whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
hold on,
whoa,
wait,
whoa,
wait.
Ty.
How do you know?
How would you know? How would you know?
Oh, because I heard, like, I know a guy. Like, so, you know, so I heard, like,
okay.
like
And what
the
did that guy say?
The tweets, like, the people on Twitter. I'm just LARPing.
Yeah.
I'm a
And
LARPer,
what did they
guys.
say?
I'm a
Okay,
LARPer,
so
guys. Guys, I'm a
LARP.
Guys, I'm a LARPer. All the stuff that's on my channel is fake. I don't even like One Piece. Who's
We
Chopper?
know. We know.
But with that being said, I heard on that like there was like a screenshot of like Aang like holding like a pillar, and he was like struggling, and he almost like fucking died from that.
Yeah,
Okay, well, what if
oh
it's like
my
a
God.
titanium pillar? Did you think of that?
So wait,
Yeah, what about
wait, hold on,
if he was
Ranger Forever with the 5. So are they using the Avatar movie that got leaked on screen, or you know, we don't know. We don't know because we, you know, no one, you know, we haven't seen that movie yet, so we don't know. But from what I gather, you know, maybe they'll use it. Like, who knows? You know, it's something to bring up for sure. Oh wait, no, I already brought this donation up. I'm so stupid. My bad. Whoops.
So my bad. Okay, so Superman scales to Superman Thor, and then Prime should be some level above him. Like at the very, depending on what you want to take, it takes 2 Supermen to fight Prime, right? Who are relative to each other.
If I remember, they had to weaken him too, no?
Yeah.
I mean, it weakened them as well.
They weaken themselves as well.
Well, yeah, but I just remember he was like, I think he was like, he forgot that he was being weakened or something, and he was like being an idiot.
Right. So then, if that's the case, right, the argument changes a little bit. So, because I think it becomes harder for him, because at this point, he's not one-shotting Prime with like his regular attack. So he's not one-shotting his Sentry with his regular attack. And Sentry now has more ability to get off his, right?
I think it just gets a lot more interesting when the Void comes out because he's really hard to put down.
Yeah, the only thing that would really do it would be the retcon punch, I think. Right, and so unless like he can somehow dodge it. Now it is weird because I will say like some of the panels, I don't even know if he needs to land it on you. He kind of just needs to land it on the page, right? It's like that weird.
Out of curiosity, have you guys seen someone made a YouTube versus... Oh, okay. Let me see.
Oh my God, this is my realm, my domain. Expansion.
I think even if we're scaling Prime closer to like Superman level, so like the stat difference isn't really that big, like, you know, you can argue back and forth, right? I think the fight comes down to the same thing both ways, or do you disagree? Do you think Sentry has?
I think no.
Prime is just physically stronger and has the retcon punch that would kill him.
Well, okay, so I don't. So how much? Glow should be able to tell more about Void stats. I want to use Cancer versus. I don't know if that's fair.
Glow? Is it Glow here?
Wait, what?
Okay, we're asking.
What do you think about the stats?
Stat difference for Prime.
Like, do you think Sentry? Do you think Prime, if we don't scale to TDK, should be stronger than Sentry stat-wise?
Because Drew is basically saying that Prime is just over Superman, Wonder Woman, and like Herald tier by like a decent bit, whereas like Sentry's maybe like a marginal difference, if even. So he's just like physically
you need
stronger.
like 2 Superman to at least take him down.
It's like the whole because Sentry definitely has gotten power corrupt, right? Because he's dead. That is like So in that sense, he is not really on 4 or Hulk level anymore. Now, if he showed up in a comic, obviously he would be Hulk or 4 level. But until that happens, he's technically below that level now. But if you mean like a holistic entire fucking timeline comparatively, I do think Sentry would be stronger than Prime if that's the comparison.
Do you think? Then the question is, do you think like Sentry could fight Prime and do you think Sentry could fight Hulk, Superman together? So Hulk and Thor together?
If you ask me like a full power Sentry in like the 2010s or like 2015, 19, 80, yeah, I think he could.
Against a full power Hulk and Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was alive, would lose.
That's fine. Okay, let's say Sentry has like this some physical stat advantage here. That's like, I think, regardless, I don't know how much. I don't think he's gonna just punch him to death. The question is, do you think there are hacks that he could use that Prime wouldn't resist?
I don't know what ability Sentry really has.
I mean, the problem is more so that Sentry, like, he does have a bunch of hacks. He never really goes out of his way to use them. Really,
no, that's fine. Yeah. I'm saying, is there anything that would be like, okay, this right here could be like a major factor?
Do you think he could power drain Prime, for example, Glow?
He should be able to power drain in a sense, yeah.
Let's say he figures out Prime absorbs his solar energy, right, or something like that. Which I think he probably could. He probably could notice that.
The best example would probably be I mean, there's just some bullshit like fucking where is it? There was one time someone like stole Sentry's powers, and so he just gave them the void. And then the void started like fucking destroying them from the inside out, and it's like, well, you know, that's sort of.
I did have a question.
Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know you could do that.
They sort of had this in the fight with Sentry's powers amp Prime. Like, it seemed to do that in the fight.
So okay, so he gets power. He gets power from solar energy, but the power he outputs is technically light energy. I don't know if that counts as solar. I mean, I guess. I guess
photons.
Technically.
So do you think Prime is absorbing that? Would he just get amped by it, or would he interact with it?
Okay. I think it would be very like mine. I think if he just shoots like a beam at him and he sees he absorbs him, I just don't see Sentry being dumb enough to
do it again. Yeah. Like, well, I guess that could be how he figures out that he absorbs solar radiation. So maybe then he would be able. Oh, maybe he relies on it, and they could power and absorb him then.
Yeah, it's not. It wouldn't be a major for him.
I do think it's kind of interesting though that in this death battle specifically, like. I think when it comes down to it, I think Death Battle in terms of research overall is like pretty good and solid with lore, but it's crazy that they kind of like.
Don't say that. In this,
they got the lore wrong.
But that's my bro. Damn, let me finish. I was saying, like, I usually believe that to be the case, but in this one specifically, they got a lot of shit wrong. It's like weird. I feel like it's kind of jarring.
Well, maybe they did it on purpose. Agenda.
Man, you know what's funny? You know, like the whole shit he mentioned about Prime brings Manchester Black back to life.
Yeah.
You know, Zombie Sentry can do that shit. He has like a punch of his own. He punched so he went to heaven. He punched someone so hard they flew into another universe and came back to life.
Oh my god.
Fire.
No, yeah, I don't know how that shit works, but.
But yeah, I think Prime just genuinely has the advantages in his standard. Like, how do they fight stuff? And it's like, it is the problem where, like, when you have a character who just has a bunch of abilities they don't use, aka Thor, right?
Yeah.
You could check the credits of the writers. Check it out. We can check it out later. There's no need.
At least Ewing Thor seems to want to use more of his abilities.
Aang or Poe from Kung Fu Panda?
Does Poe not?
Right? Probably Poe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Poe not murder him?
Wait, no. I said Aang would body him.
Poe probably does murder Aang.
I thought Poe has like a massive AP advantage.
He does.
Is Poe?
And they're both relative.
What did you say, Charles?
Is Poe outer?
Oh, what the fuck?
No, but neither is Aang. What?
Okay. So
actually, no. The spirit. Actually, no. The spirit realm actually transcends time and space, and Poe can
So when you unlock all your chakras, you become transdual.
Yep. Yeah, Poe pretty much transcends that. So.
Damn.
Now what?
Isn't Poe like 300 pounds. Like he's almost weighing the
Yeah,
same.
he almost weighs the same as you.
I saw you.
He got you, True. He got you.
Yeah, you there, True. Ty, did you want to watch the YouTube video?
Probably not. I'm not gonna probably have enough time. I'm probably gonna keep this up for a little bit. If anyone's got like some more questions or stuff, we'll probably rewatch the fight.
Man, True. It is funny because I do think probably. So this is not something he would really use. He could probably mind hacks Prime, and I don't like.
Do you think that would work?
So I don't know how good Prime's, because I've read almost all Prime's appearances except the newest shit. I don't know what man-resistant feats he has. I guess you could say like Manhunter was there and he never mind hacks him or whatever. But...
I think it would be standard Kryptonian / willpower thing. Again, I think mine would be susceptible to it, even if he's strong, because look, like even in the Manchester Black shit. Now, Manchester Black isn't a really strong telepath, right?
Yeah.
Is he stronger than Manhunter? I didn't know
No,
that.
he would get bullied by.
What the fuck, bruh? Okay, so that means Manhunter
did he even
probably
use his mind hacks on Prime when Manhunter fought him?
I mean, does that mean that Manhunter would cook Prime?
Listen.
Wait, no, hold up. Let me take that back actually, because I forgot he did mind hack Superman.
Or
And Superman
someone said Poe eats egg. GG.
So it is like okay, because again, Sentry probably wouldn't use. So this has only been when he got tricked into using them by accident, and he didn't even know he had them. But he mind hacks the entire planet. That includes every fucking Omega mind hacks human, every Avenger, every. There's even implications that he did it to everyone in the universe, but that is a bit different.
Chicken said Prime has resisted telepathy from Martian Manhunter. So if you say that Bob has superior telepathy to Martian Manhunter, then I guess so. But I personally don't think so.
Because for me, like I understand that point, and maybe it's weird, right? But if I said that Sentry has worse mind hacks than Manhunter, then I would have to say that Manhunter is way better at it than Charles,
I don't think so. No.
And every other mind hacks person in Marvel.
Do you know what's funny about that though? Do you think any of them have as good as feat as mind hacking Perpetual?
Okay, but listen, that is a out of context.
I'm trolling.
Because it just says.
Listen, in the crossover, Manhunter couldn't mind hacks the Watcher.
Yeah, I was dumb. Okay, let me say this. So, Chicken, the problem is Manchester Black's mind hack works on Prime. The problem is, it seems like you have to actively resist, and Prime's mental state didn't allow him to. Because the problem is, Manchester Black's mind hacks is kind of weird, where, for example, Wonder Woman is able to break both Superman and Prime out of it when she uses the lasso. When the lasso leaves, it comes back, and neither one is able to break out fully by themselves.
Oh, someone...
Right?
Oh, go ahead.
And Manchester and Manhunter's is better. So I think in a fight situation, I don't think Sentry wouldn't be able to mind hack him. He'd have to be kind of subtle about it, right? If you just try to like fully overpower him, then it kind of becomes a battle of wills, right? But if he was to like try to be subtle, I don't see why it wouldn't work, especially with
if he tries to trick him into it or something like that.
Yeah, if he's trying to
trick him Prime is stupid.
Or like using his insecurities, that would work, right?
Oh, the Void might actually do that. The Void probably would do that if he noticed it. Because he would make fun of him. He would try to like get him to crash out.
Okay, wait. This guy, thank you so much for the $5, Ranger. He said Usopp versus Sokka. Who would win? I think this matchup is a tie approval. All right, yeah, I know I do approve of this matchup, but I fear Sokka would get his ass beat. Usopp is like funny, haha, he's weak. He lost to a spider, but like in hindsight, like he like is hurting Toby Ropos. The Toby Ropos baseline are like Katakuri plus level opponents, whether you like it or not. If Usopp were to shoot a fucking green star at Doflamingo and Dressrosa, fuck around, Doflamingo might just die from that.
People say why?
Sorry. I know that breaks your heart, but Sokka.
Okay, but what version of Sokka can beat, or what version of Usopp can he beat?
Sokka, probably anything pre-Water 7.
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
Actually, yeah, Skypiea. Wait, no, Skypiea, Usopp dodges lightning.
I don't even know about that. I think a locked-in Usopp probably just negs any version of Sokka.
Well, no, I mean, sorry.
Actually, wait, Arlong, because Arlong Park can also hurt. Usopp can hurt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, his performance against that Fishman in Arlong Park is beating.
Bro, you know in the okay, so you want to know something? In the anime, that one is stated to be the strongest for some reason.
Bro.
That guy's
above Hachi.
He's above fucking Hachi and the karate one that was giving Sanji trouble.
Okay.
But in the manga, that's not true, dude. But in the anime, like he's like he's like. Oh,
listen, okay,
well,
but what is Usopp
okay? To be
do
fair,
the boomerang?
it's self-proclaimed, but like if you do take it, like that's still pretty crazy.
Usopp is like super durable as well. Like him taking that attack from is it like Mr. 5 or whatever?
Oh wait, yeah, that Usopp would. Yeah, wait, no, that. Oh yeah, never mind, bro.
So you think he tanks the sword? He just tanks it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably, yeah.
Because he take it.
He might have cutting resistance.
He tanks hits from Mr. 3, the clay guy, and Mr. 4 is physically stronger than Mr. 3, and the only reason Mr. 3 is above him is because of intelligence.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Bro, so there's not a single version of Usopp that Sokka can
I mean,
beat?
like Syrup Village, I guess, because he has a fucking slingshot.
Oh my god. Come on, bro. Boomerang, bro. You do come back.
It's four.
Something,
There's
bro.
what did Toss say? There's 4 of us, and there's Sokka.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Why didn't he learn chi blocking? This guy's such a fraud. What are you doing?
Yeah, because the thing is, right, is like, was it Fishman or like stayed like was it like 10 times stronger
than a human? Yeah. I was thinking about that. Sokka got punched by a fishman. Sokka would probably fucking die.
Yeah, and it's like his best feat is taking down Power Nulled Firebenders, I think.
Sokka resisted Ty Lee's thingy with his head.
Yeah.
I guess he was kind of scrapping with her. It was kind of a gag, though.
Yeah.
And it's like his best feat with the sword is like pressing P and down. But when you read the comic where he fights Zuko right after,
yeah, he's like way below Zuko. They kind of hoed Sokka. Sokka could have been a better swordsman than Zuko. Zuko did not need that, bro. Like he already is a freaking firebender. He did not need that.
Current Brook OP versus Atomic Samurai plus Sunblade.
Okay. I feel like Brook is just a little faster and just like. Well, even then, okay, how much does Brook really scale to like the One Piece speed scaling?
Well, he scales to like Emu Amp to Gunko. Gunko is giving Brook is like reacting to the same attacks Jinbei's getting tagged from. So he would scale to Jinbei, scales to Who's Who, scales to the other Tobiropo.
Okay. Sure, okay, that's fair.
So like Brook in
retrospect, yeah, I feel like Sunblade Atomics is really slow, and he only really has like one hit he can actually use. So like he would just not.
I think Brook would be faster.
He would just not be able to tag him. Maybe he would die if he got hit. I guess.
The gap between like Fishman Island Luffy, who's like already dodging light, to like that version of Brook is not as big as like let's say Season 2 Genos to like Sunblade Atomic. And those, like, because those are where the light speed scaling really starts.
Yeah, it's like maybe like a couple times in.
And the clip, Brook, the power creep for fucking Brook specifically is really, for One Piece is really nasty. But thank you.
Yeah, One Punch Man is a little less. Listen, Flashy Flash though. Listen, he might have a chance.
True. Could Darkseid take over the Dragon Ball universe? What do you think?
Oh boy.
Well, that fraud can't even take over the Sonic universe, so.
Yeah, well, Sonic's stronger than Dragon Ball.
True.
And you know, his bitch ass.
Debatable.
Decide. What's his son's name?
Wait, I don't even know if it is. Where do you have Sonic at?
I mean, he's like 5'6", bro. I mean, with that DC gas though, he's definitely Wally Speed. Trust.
Goku baseline should be 5, dude. 6 to 7. 6 to 7.
Yo, I did not even
for Goku.
Hate you.
I don't know. For me, immeasurable Goku in canon is just it's cheese for me.
Well, actually, he was gonna destroy Infinite Zamasu in one shot.
I'm sure he was.
Just ignore that he needed a time machine like both times.
Needed a time machine like both times. Netflix Luffy versus Jack Sparrow. Who would win? What? Wait, does Jack Sparrow have any like scaling
outside of his stuff? No.
He has a sword. And then Luffy's weak to cutting attacks.
I mean, Luffy probably stat stomps him. Luffy's like subsonic.
Yeah, well, Captain Jack Sparrow always gets away. So.
Everyone can hard scaling, bro. Kevin King no
wait,
hard scaling.
Diggs is basically saying he knows better Sonic scaling than you.
Oh my god! I mean, if he's like hyper versatile or whatever, then yeah, he definitely kills freaking Goku, bro. Like regardless.
I mean, you're looking at True hasn't finished his Sonic playthrough, or else.
Oh my god, I see it. I see it now.
Yeah, look at this
I'll
frog,
never
bro.
do a Sonic playthrough. Y'all are good.
If he had a Sensu bean, he would have had a Godspeed. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna keep this up for like good like 10 to 15.
Same piece of place on high. Super Samurai. Quintillions upon
You guys
quintillions.
want to rewatch the fight?
Sure.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah. If anything pops up, Godspeed, just let me know. I'll pause. Like, I'm not gonna like. Okay, I'll say this. Like, on some death battles, bro. Like, I can't lie. When they're lazy, bro, you could really like. I don't know if it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say they're lazy because they're never lazy. There's always effort.
They're not really.
Right, but it's like you can really tell with the highs and lows. Like when death battle, like
when
tries,
I think this is one of the battles where they're tapped in. They like really care about the fight.
Because I think Marvel versus DC is like a bread and butter for them.
That's because
and to be fair, they also get made fun of for being really, really boring almost every time.
I think they've had like Google Docs on Sentry versus Prime probably for like 4 years at this point, maybe longer. So they've been.
I will say, I think their last fight was Manhunter Silver Surfer. That fight was so boring to me. I just did not care, bro. I did not care.
Superhero crossover? No way, dork. Onomatopoeia coming right up.
He is such a dweeb. No, the Daily Planet.
You're dealing with someone who has the power of a million exploding suns.
Big mistake, dipwad.
I need to just destroy the planet on accident.
It's what?
Are you kidding me?
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know.
It's cool when I do it.
Oh my god.
Like this, oh my god, bro.
Stop hitting me.
What do we actually, hold on, wait. What do we think is like, what are the death battles in terms of just fight animation that are up there?
The best one is Ryu versus Jin.
I like
really hard.
I like the original Goku versus Superman as well.
If I had to say one, the Bill Cipher Discord, especially since I did not care for a My Little Pony character at all. I thought it was a cool fight.
Wait, which fight?
The Bill Cipher versus Discord. They had him fight the freaking My Little Pony guy.
I don't know. Okay.
He's just a reality.
I like the Gundam versus Optimus Prime. Really cool.
Listen, what was it? Galactus versus Unicron guy?
Oh, Kyle, what was that one with the two wolf guys we watched?
Galactus versus Unicron was a good fight.
The two wolf guys?
Bro, when they had those two, like, they were like from like Darkstalkers, some obscure.
Oh,
like
right.
that.
Someone asked us to watch it. Yeah, I remember. And the fight ended up being.
It was
crazy.
that one was sick. That fight was sick.
Bro, this animation, true.
Yeah. Might be one of the best like singles stuff.
Like that is
better animation than like the first 4 seasons of Clone Wars.
Oh.
This is better animation than all of
Bro,
One Punch Man Season 3.
Yo, show this to the fucking animators for Clone Wars Season 1, bro. Their brains would not be able to compute this. It'd be like Joe Gillis.
Better animation than One Punch Man, guys.
Yeah, because there's actual color on it. Yo, it's crazy. How do you do Star Wars and you have no color?
Let's make Star Wars ugly as hell.
Anastasia never done this shit before.
Well,
also, I'm not gonna lie, I never really liked Anakin's look either. Like, I like him in the 2D. I like his Like, I like how he looks in the 2D Clone Wars, and I like how he looks in Season 7 of Clone Wars. But, like, Anakin, I don't know, I don't like... I like how he looks in live action in Revenge of the Sith, but, like, Clone Wars, Anakin looks kind of like...
That looks good! What?
Looks horrendous.
Hero are you? Remind me again. Whatever happened?
I'll say, they like... I guess the Void might use Mind Axe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like how you
the Void definitely
you obliterated him and he just regenerated.
It's over, Clark. There is no happy ending. Not for you. Not for me. Not for anyone else. In the Void.
Haven't you ever read a comic book, you big freaking nerd?
Oh my god.
There's always a happy ending.
Oh, also, so it's always that it has better animation than the original. Yeah.
It does.
It has animation.
Cell versus Metal. Oh, Cell versus Metal was ridiculous.
I will say I really do like how they show like narrative hacks. Because they did the same thing for Wally versus Archie Sonic where you erased them, or like temporal hacks like that.
Battery?
I've not been keeping up crazy with Mortal form, right? But do you think 4 could resist the red compound?
Yes, he probably could.
Oh, Ranger with the $5 dono. I remember you.
The reason why is like Thor's able to resist Loki's story magic.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I got a donation. Oh wait, he retracted the message.
Well, I was gonna read it. I literally did.
Oh, you have a screenshot?
I didn't get the screenshot. That's what I'm saying. I was literally about to.
Well, I think he said live action Wolverine versus Netflix Zorro. Live action Wolverine should beat his ass.
What is even Netflix's like Netflix Zorro scaling?
Yeah,
like wall level, like maybe subsonic superhuman speed. But yeah, live action Wolverine, he's like what, like building level? He should be like large building level, at least. Like dodge, should be like subsonic.
I mean, even then, he still has like basically immortality and freaking adamantium claws.
Homeboy Prime with the W ending. Yeah, no, that was one of the best death battles ever. Like that was insane.
They outdid themselves, yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty good.
Netflix Zorro versus Netflix Sokka.
Yeah, Zorro. I think Netflix Zorro might beat regular Sokka. So.
chill. Bro, boomerang.
No. Oh no, Zong's in chat. He's gonna say that he scales to Azula and durability.
No. Hold on, no, this is fire. This is agenda.
So
he actually dodged Azula's lightning.
Oh, we got with the $2 dono Natsu versus Asta. One last question for the night. Where do you got Asta? Mr.
Wait, we did this exact thing.
Wait, yeah, we did. Oh wait, yeah, the 10 dimension. Yeah, wait. But where do you unironically have him? Like your personal.
Unironically, I have him like uni. I think the uni stuff is pretty consistent, and they're destroying Pocket Realm.
Okay. Yeah, no, then not. I would say if you're not using like filler scaling or whatever, Natsu probably just loses. But with the filler scaling,
True.
Wait, isn't there someone that like throws
True.
universes?
True, I have a question. Asta is Doctor Strange.
Come on.
Well, hold on. Asta has anti-magic. He's got a chance, true.
Why would anti-magic work in Marvel?
Listen, bro. He has magic, bro. Equalize the verses. I'm trying to help you.
They should probably fucking find a way to counter that shit.
And Natsu wins without Phil. True doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. I agree with this. I don't know why, but I am agreeing with this.
Y'all in the chat.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's get Zong in here. Hold on. Let's end the stream off with a bang. Hold on, Zong. I need you in here.
It's like 10 past. I had to go to bed.
No, hold on. 5 minutes. Give him 5 minutes. Give him one round, bro. One round in the ring. One round in the ring. It was a donation, bro. One round in the ring. Listen, 5 minutes for a $2 donation. 10 minutes.
I forgot Zong's scale.
Yeah, he will join. I know he will join. Because if no one got me, Zong got me.
I was in the middle of typing to like tell you to let me in the fucking chat.
Yeah,
Bro,
I got you, bro.
And like that,
You got
here,
listen,
bro.
listen. Hold on. I got. You know what? I'm not even kidding. I got the timer. 5-minute timer. Ready? Go. True first.
Alright.
True, go.
Talk about
What's the
Oscar,
Oscar
bro.
feeling? Go on. What is it?
Masters Uni, they destroyed like Dimension. People are able to make pocket universes, and then people just like destroy them. It's like the easiest uni.
Okay. So, are you familiar with Fairy Tail's cosmology?
Oh
No idea what Fairy Tail's cosmology. Wait a
Okay,
minute,
so
I didn't say
basically,
he
the
was.
moment Seraph gets control over the space between time, right, and he merges with Fairy Heart, he literally states that he has control over all of time and space, right, which is an infinite multiverse, and then Natsu literally burns through all of it
Wait,
and
why is
goes
it a
band for band.
multiverse?
Yes.
I said why?
Fairy Tail has an infinite multiverse.
Why?
Let's see,
I'm
we
gonna
have.
say it's the fucking Eden Zero shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it
Because the thing is, Fairy Tail's multiverse is connected to both, was it Rave Masters and Eden Zeros, and potentially Dead Rock as well. And Dead Rock is just objective with infinite multiverse like
why
Eden
did
Zero.
Ty think he wins?
Hmm?
Why did Ty say he wins?
Because Ty likes to lowball. He doesn't like to start fights. He's lost that dog in him.
Bruh, I don't, bro.
This guy has
listen,
no ego,
Natsu.
bro.
I just think okay. Listen. Not because I haven't read 100-Year Quest, right? Natsu only scales to that when he's like super mega amped. I don't think that like if you want to say 100-Year Quest, Natsu apparently scales. He probably does. I don't know the scaling. I know you were saying to me apparently fucking Lucy has crazy shit, so I would assume Natsu.
She does.
Yeah, exactly. So I would assume Natsu by extension does, but like
Wait,
Alvarez
isn't
Natsu without like the mega amps, I don't think is that strong.
Okay,
it's literally just him locking in.
Isn't there somebody in Fairy Tail that like throws universes at people?
Say that again, True?
Oh, you're about
that throws universes at people? In
No.
Fairy
I'll meme with that argument, but no, we're gonna leave that alone.
Oh, the time crystal. Oh my god.
We're not doing that.
The Ultier, the Arc of Time shot.
Oh, okay.
But like even then, by default, it's just they at least have like what 4 stuff. No, they have what's it called Earthland, Edalus. There's Elantir. There is Future Rogue's timeline. There's Future Lucy's timeline. So that's already 5. So it's just by default, he's just like low multi.
Trust, yeah, makes sense.
That's true. Because then he even fights Acnologia, who just goes like, yeah, no, I'm gonna surpass like time and space. So it's just.
I think Zareth said that too. Trust. I definitely read the final arc.
Oh, Zareth's thing. Okay, well, Zareth, you can.
Zareth says a lot of shit.
Yeah, you can argue it, but I would say that's more specifically with hacks. But I mean, the argument is there.
I mean, he can only perform it via magic, is the thing.
That's all I know about the final arc because I didn't read it. Apparently, it was Buns. You guys, everyone told me it was terrible. So I didn't want to read it.
But like, bro, have some spine. You started a manga, finish it.
Yeah, like hold on.
But you said it was like almost like narrative ruining.
Okay, well.
Okay, hold on. What?
Okay, well, borderline, like it kind of does at some points, but I think it's still worth the read. I never said to not read that shit.
The only narrative it fucks with is fucking Gray. Just every single thing. Ice shell, motherfucker.
But I hate Gray.
Gray, I think it
Yeah,
fucks with Gray's. I think like characters that would have had like wrapped up like character arcs just don't get the endings that they should have gotten.
Do they get a 100-Year Quest song? Is it better?
Kind of, yeah. Like basically, Gray and Juvia's stuff is happening. Wendy's stuff happened. Gajiel's stuff happened. It's like we're just waiting on like
we're holding out hope for that. Not too Lucy. It's never happening.
Bro, like even fucking Jalal's got resolved. So like, if he's getting his shit done, we're getting the rest of it.
I don't know if the writer has the balls to do that not too Lucy stuff at this point. He just keeps baiting.
Nah, he does. He's just trolling the shit out of us. We know for a fact.
Pochita versus Sakuno, who you guys got?
I have a whole video.
Pochita
Pochita definitely wins that, but I do got a video on that.
I think the final arc is good until the last half.
Yeah, but all right. With that being said, okay, the timer's about to go up, but you guys pretty much ended this. We ended the talk. All right. Thank you guys so much for hopping on the stream. Thank you for those who donated. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, True Chad, Jazz, Glow, Godspeed, of course, as always, and Zong with the guest appearance.
I didn't know y'all was streaming.
No, it's all.
I was watching Chainsaw Man, bro.
But anyways, guys, I'm gonna keep this stream public. But if you guys want to have access to any of my other live streams and the Death Battle ones, be sure to go ahead and become a member for just $1.99. And peace out, guys. I'll see you later.
Godspeed.
Godspeed. Next video, Spider-Man versus Homelander or the Ninjago one. Hopefully this editor doesn't mess it up this time. I'm just kidding.